True.
Oh wow, that was loud. I see.
Oh, that one was. You now
Yeah.
you see the pain I deal with, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know if something's up with my headset, but that was extraordinarily loud.
You get a new headset?
No, it's the same headset. I just upgraded to Windows 11. That's got to be it.
Mm.
It affected the sound.
They kept asking you to upgrade. You finally gave in, huh?
Yep. Finally got the microchip. Now they tracking me.
You got the mark of the beast.
I am the beast.
Ladies and gentlemen, he said, I am the Minotaur. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 56. I'm here with a good friend of mine,
I don't know this figure.
Mr. Hobo. You prefer we call you Dr. Moist?
I am a doctor. I can't say in what.
Like you're not allowed to, or you just like
I'm
physically
not
can't say the
allowed.
words? Oh, okay.
They'll come get me if I start telling people.
Can you tell me who today is?
No. Also can't tell you that. That's an even more dangerous question.
Understandable. How can I get you to cheat? How can I get you to tell on yourself? I'm just thinking of a way.
You can't.
No, surely there's a way to get you to incriminate yourself. I mean, yeah, it might end with
I incriminate myself all the time anyway.
No, I know. I be seeing you fad posting.
Listen.
I just be like, yo, listen, man. One of these days, they gonna get you out of here for good.
I feel like I'm testing the limit at this point. Like I'm
no,
just
you
seeing what I can
100%
get away
are.
with.
You 100% are. Like I just be looking, and I just be like, he know it. Like we agree with him, but dog, you just come on now.
You can't say it. Yeah. That's why I don't give no names and no specifics. Like when niggas was like straight up saying, "Oh, go to the Supreme Court house," I'm like,
yeah, like niggas be like, "Yo, Clarence Thomas, if I catch you outside and then name an address," and I'm like, "Bro, relax, yo." Relax.
All I say is we need to get some of these politicians out of here. And sometimes it don't be politicians. Sometimes it just be cops. Sometimes it be right-wing nationalists that be in the media that piss me off. I be threatening everybody.
Now, if you'd have said just get them out of here, that would work. But the problem is, you be specifying how they gonna get out of here.
Oh yeah, I be talking about burning niggas alive, decapitation, firing squad. I think I'm gonna take firing squad out because that seems like a kind of painless way to go, and I want niggas to suffer.
Yeah. You know what you could do, right? You know this. Nah, you know what?
I could build a 9-barrel electric powered pulse rifle to assassinate a prime minister.
I was gonna say you could use a sounding rod, but I don't. That's
no, probably... I gotta build the 9-barrel.
I think the sounding rod might be worse than a 9-barrel.
When I saw that weapon, that is the definition of a Fallout weapon. You just craft it together out of spare parts.
Yeah, the funniest thing. Okay, so where do we start with this? Okay, so for those who don't know, the former Prime Minister of Japan was assassinated today. A very dark day in history for some. But
when I first news, I was taken aback and shocked that I literally spent like 3 hours straight Googling Japanese politics because I had to see what had that nigga so mad. Because from a cursory glance, not really knowing Japanese politics, it seems like he's a standard, figurehead. He's doing whatever normal politicians do. So, like, I was trying to find something that he could have done to piss this nigga off like this.
So you saw who his grandfather was?
His grandfather?
Oh, you didn't get there?
No, I saw his father was a politician. I didn't see his grandfather.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, his grandfather was. Yeah.
So there was a reason.
Oh no, there was a reason. Like the guy said, there's no political motives. I'm like, ain't no way you just ain't like that nigga, and you making Fallout guns for a nigga you just don't like. Like that don't add up because I feel like you would have killed somebody before you hit him. You know what I mean? Like you would have found like your neighbor or that dude who be annoying you, the dude who like the dog be shitting on your lawn and he don't pick it up. You would have got him whacked way before you went this far. Nigga was just watching the speech, was just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. But nah, His grandfather was
Does it have anything to do with World War II?
oh boy, does it.
Oh man.
It does. It's right after World War II. But yeah, he was in prison for 3 years as a suspected Class A war criminal. Now,
Ooh,
just so
he
we're
was in the
clear,
laboratories. He was in one of them units. What was it like?
just
Unit 400 something?
so
Ooh.
we're clear, I was not aware there were classes of war crimes.
I didn't know that either.
That's new to me.
What was this,
Entirely new.
Class A? That
Class
nigga
A.
was torturing people.
Yeah, so hold on. So let me see. So Class A, people think it's like the worst of the worst, right? Because there's A, there's C, there's B.
Like
Um,
Auschwitz.
but A is just a specific meaning, right? So Class A war
Okay.
crimes are defined as crimes against peace. Crimes against peace.
Gets peace?
I don't know what
Niggas
that.
is trying to stop the war, and he's like, nah, keep going.
I'm confused though, because like genocide is considered Class C, and then wow, this article's nuts. While the more usual war crimes, such
More
as
usual.
yeah, right, yeah, that sentence is nuts. Such as shooting helpless prisoners, that's Class B. So I'm confused. What
A
is
crime
Class A
against peace?
actually? It said a crime against peace. What does that mean?
What is considered a crime against peace if not shooting defenseless prisoners? I don't know.
Whoever take about this meant that probably. I'm confused. Um, okay, let's see. Anyway, that's not important. Long story short, yeah, his dad was a war criminal, or grandfather was a war criminal, and there was and on top of that, he was that during his tenure? No, that was before him. But I was gonna say was on top of it. What's the guy's name? Shinzo? Is that the name of the one who passed away?
Shinzo, yeah.
Shinzo Abe or Abe? It's
I've
not
been saying
Abe.
Abe. It can't
I
possibly
think
be
it's Abe.
Abe.
Yeah, Shinzo Abe. That's nuts. But
Nah.
yeah, so no, he was also like he was a war crime denier. He's right
Oh.
wing. He's nationalist. He's
So
a
from
lot
what
of
I saw, he was from when I was looking up, it was still considered left leaning by American standards, but he was like on the right of the left, so I guess centrist.
nah. There was just certain things that he
Them
was.
articles must have been trying to play him up as a saint then since he got smoked, because
Oh yeah.
I read like four or
Depend who
five
you
different
read.
articles. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he was there was a lot of different like in terms of like reproduction and all that shit. He was I think liberal in that sense, but like uh realistically, again, if you defending war crimes and all that type of shit, I
That's
don't really
insane.
care what your position is, my guy.
I did see that he was the first world leader to meet with Trump and rolled out the red carpet and was very happy to have him visit. So
Mm.
that's an indication right there.
Yeah, so he was let me see. He was a conservative whom political commentators widely described as a right-wing Japanese nationalist. He was a member of the Nippon Kaigi, which is Japan's largest far-right, ultra-conservative, ultra-nationalist,
Ultra
and
conservative.
reactionary non-governmental organization. Good God.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, so he held negationist views on what does that mean? He just like
What does negationist mean?
well, I know what negation means. I'm just gonna assume it means he basically tried to rewrite history. Let's
Ah,
see. It's falsification or distortion of the historical record. Yeah, that's what I thought.
ooh.
Including denying the role of government coercion in the recruitment of comfort women during World War II.
Oh my
Um,
god.
yeah, so yeah, he was considered a hardliner with respects to Japan's military policies. Da, da, da. Let's see. He advocated reforming Japan's self-defense forces.
I read
Um,
that.
by he wanted to revise an article that would outlaw him from declaring war or acquiring ballistic missiles. So he wanted war and ballistic missiles.
You know what? This makes sense because I read one article that said that this assassination is gonna lead to maybe light fascist regime in Japan where non-Japanese people are gonna get treated like dogs. They're gonna use the excuse that
Yeah,
the
they'll use
president,
anything. They'll use whatever they can.
yeah, they're gonna use the fact that the prime minister was assassinated to really get their shit off because Japan has a pretty bad racism problem
You know,
apparently,
so
and they do not like Korean people, so they already treat them like second class citizens.
I'm just trying to
So
think of what country doesn't have a bad racism, bro.
uh, probably an African country with no white people.
I'm sure there's stuff. Oh yeah, and yeah. So the Shinzo Abe was a denier of Unit 731, which I am not gonna speak about on
Mm,
there because it's pretty
yeah.
rough.
I
But
said unit earlier, but I didn't know which one, and that's crazy.
well, remember they took a picture of him in a like he was in like a little mock plane for some celebration, and the plane number was 731. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
shit,
my
like
god!
it's not slick, bro. You're not slick. I have a 9 barrel. You're not slick. So I mean, rest in peace. You know how that go. Uh, it is what it is. But nah. Back to those straps that this nigga had. Them Mad Max pistols this nigga had.
This is the
Dog.
fucking.
This man had the furious, crippling lead pipe gun. Yo, what was he rocking?
He had a 2-star legendary,
He
and
said
apparently they raided
ghoul
his house and
slaying
found
lead
more.
gun. You said what happened?
They raided his house and found more weapons.
Oh yeah, bro. He was making all types. I'm like, my
That nigga
thought
was
was
prepared to go to war with the government. He was trying. If
like, I'm
only
just thinking
somebody
to
in
myself,
America would do that. You know?
imagine like a guerrilla war with like handy like pipe guns. Like dog, that shit'll get dirty real quick. Like, so I get the feeling like it's going to Looney Tunes blow up in somebody's face at some point.
Got to.
But
Man,
yeah, I ain't got much else, man. That 9 barrel was nuts. I remember seeing a picture of it, and I was just like before I even counted the barrels, I was like, please tell me that's not a 9 barrel. Like I'm looking, that cannot be a 9 barrel. It
what
simply
got
can't.
me was not just the fact that it was a 9 barrel, but the fucking. They said it was a electric trigger. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how you rigged this up to do this. This dude had to have like a degree in engineering.
Now the American government paid him. I would say the FBI sent him cash after him some bread.
Yeah, that tweet was funny as fuck.
Oh
That
yeah, I know.
tweet, the dude that said, I keep scamming the FBI. My local FBI agent hates me because I keep saying that I'm gonna commit acts of terror, and they keep sending me money to buy weapons.
Yeah, that post is funny as hell. The FBI hates this local man.
I'm gonna get a 3D printer and start making
And start
some
what, yo?
stuff.
And start what, yo?
Making some
Don't
stuff.
answer the question,
Some
man. Fuck,
art.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm gonna start making some art. I want
I'm a
some
3D
3D printed
print,
art.
you know, some hearts. I'm trying to change the world through the barrel of a heart.
The barrel of a heart. Some would call that an atrium or a ventricle.
He said a ventricle, even. Yeah, you know the heart barrels. Yeah, the heart barrels. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start making paper straws for a sustainable future. I'm trying to do my part.
Nice, nice. Made
You
me
know,
smile.
3D
Made me
printers are
happy.
a lot cheaper than people think they are too.
Yeah, especially like if you're making like a handgun. You don't need no
A
damn
what?
a hand heart. You you're making a hand heart.
This nigga, yo, I know the Feds listening. That
He
he
said,
said
"Listen,
that.
listen, man. I don't have a 3D printer, so it is what it is. Y'all know my website history. Y'all see what I be looking up.
I'm looking at 3D printers right now. Let's see. This one is huge, and it's 10,999. Now there's a smaller one here that is 3,700.
I
That's
see
around the
one
price range I was looking at.
2,000. Oh, they got it on Amazon. Look, Jeff Bezos out
There's
here
a
getting
hundred
niggas
and
strapped
eighty
up.
nine dollar version on Amazon. You know that
I see
shit
that
barely
too.
work.
The
That shit
official
cannot possibly work.
Khaliid Ender 3. Yo, hold on. Nah, we
Yo,
ain't gonna say their name
some of
again. We're not
these,
gonna get on no promo. Nah,
bro,
this one's
some of
nuts.
these niggas, like this is have to be niggas in Boston Dynamics are using some of these. This shit is 74,995. This is
Yeah,
in
I'm
a
looking at
laboratory
one.
somewhere.
I'm looking at one that's $30,000, and it's like a desktop one.
I'm looking at the same one, desktop health. So it's the size of a
Yeah,
PC, and it's
yes. OD. I'm like, bro, what do it do differently from the desktop ones that's like 4,000? What do the
you can print a
Einstein 3D printer do
you can
different?
print a gun with this one.
He said, nah, this one pretty good. It'll print the strap for you.
Oh, this NXC 400 looks crazy.
You can buy it and it
59,000.
come with all the legendary blueprints.
That's what you paying for. The price is the legendary blueprints.
They don't tell you that because it's illegal, but that's how it go.
Yeah, we talk a lot about Fallout. I recently actually re-downloaded it. I was just in the mood for an RPG since seems like we're in a game drought right now. Nothing new is coming out.
Oh yeah. We should rock with it. We should rock. I mean, it's just that frame rate. If they could do anything about the frame rate and get the frame rate to a consistent level that's not like 20, like then we could work. But like, dog, the frames and it's disgusting. Because I'm on a PS5 and this plays like a PS2 game. It's despicable, yo.
I was actually talking about Fallout 4.
Oh, not 76. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you want to get back into 76, we
No,
can.
I don't.
I
definitely just explained why I liked it, but it's just like,
I
dog,
liked it too, but it was a
y'all don't care
slog.
enough. Y'all do not care enough, and neither do I.
The game's been out since like what 2018? Yeah, literally, I'm looking at the date, November 14th, 2018, and they've made improvements, but not enough.
And
Like
the
you said,
improvements
we're
they
on
made are
PS5,
just
and
like a
it's
bunch of silly shit. It's just like, bro, fix
the
just
improvements they made are shit that the game should have had already. They haven't fixed the overall issues that are holding the game back. It's a almost 5-year-old game at this point, and it's we have PS5s and it still looks and runs like shit.
yeah, like that's just nuts, dog. That just shouldn't happen. Bro, I don't have ad blocker on, but you're just gonna keep telling me I do. It's fine. Um, yeah, and they said they got a report about like the development was just like doomed from the start, which makes perfect sense because that's the only thing that can explain how this game
Yeah,
is this despicably bad. Because it's a decent game, it's just it's awful.
it's
Like
got to be a
it's
decent game.
hard
It's
to
Fallout.
describe it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's hard to describe. Like it's a good game, but it's bad.
Like the pieces are there, but it's executed terribly. How did you manage that?
I really don't know, man. But speaking of executed, so Clarence Thomas,
Hello?
it's like nah.
Oh man, this not
uh,
getting monetized, huh?
that's crazy. No, it's fine. They'll never monetize this one. Well, I'll just take the word assassination out of the description.
Why would that be in the description?
Because the first thing we spoke about was someone getting assassinated.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You do give
But
a little synopsis what we talk about.
I do forgive her. Well, I don't know what I was saying there, but I do figure that since we're on the topic of political officials getting, um,
Marjorie Taylor Greene got it coming.
oh yeah, her, all them Jim Jordan, all them little funny looking niggas, even just the funny look, like you don't gotta say nothing crazy. If you
You
just
just
look a
look,
little too
yeah.
funny, like you funny looking nigga, stop that.
Mitch McConnell definitely that turtle shell looking motherfucker.
Yeah, he not a funny looking nigga. He look like he gonna steal from me, and
He
then
looked
call the
like
police when I try to get back what he stole.
oh no, that's crazy. I would definitely lose my life that day because I'm not getting arrested for
He
that.
gonna borrow your hedge clippers and then act like he don't got them. Bro, what?
Who
Nah, I bought these from Lowe's, and you like,
who was that
nigga.
one senator that got punched in the face by his neighbor?
Was that Rand Paul?
That's what I was about to say. I think it was Rand Paul.
He has a very punchable face though. Have you ever seen him
He
talk?
do.
Like
Yeah, I
it's just
do.
like
Yeah.
once he starts talking, you're just like, ah, I
I
was
gotta
taking
put
everything
hands
in
on
me
this nigga.
not
I
to just
gotta
chalk zone hop through the screen
Cock
and
zone.
give you that boop bop.
No, yeah, some
um,
niggas just got punchable faces. I hate niggas that look like weasels. I hate niggas with like weaselly faces.
Speaking of meat weasels, it's like that.
Nigga got segue for everything.
I do. I actually could have segued into that Doja Cat thing, but I don't even think I really want to. Well, maybe I'll talk about that later if I feel like talking about it. But one thing I do want to talk about, since we are on politics, and it's like it's in between lighthearted, so it's like I know usually when it comes to political stuff, it's awful, and this time it's bad. It's just not awful like it destroys some of y'all lives. Awful. It's just awful like shaking my head awful.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we are going to speak about a black woman running for state senate
Yeah.
in Rhode Island. You know where I'm going. You know exactly where I'm
Yeah.
going. In Rhode Island, named Tierra Mack. Now, Tierra
Isn't
Mack.
Tierra is that a name of a celebrity?
I'm looking. I don't see anyone.
I feel like I've heard the name Tierra Mac before. Maybe this is the same person. Maybe somehow, even though I'm nowhere near Rhode Island, I heard about her running for.
Right? So here is my issue, right? She's running for Senate in Rhode Island, and she's got some, relatively liberal ideas: capping rent, increasing public housing investments, fighting discrimination and rent and criminal justice, gun
Oh, sorry.
policy.
I don't mean to cut you off. The person I was thinking about was Tierra Whack.
Oh yeah, yeah,
WHACK. She's a rapper.
yeah. Okay, I like Tierra White. Shout out Tierra White. But unfortunately, this woman dropped a video of herself twerking
I gotta know what was running through her head.
while she asked for people to vote for her. Now, here's what I want to describe to people. I just want to make sure this is very clear. Uh, this shit is unacceptable, and I'm about to tell you why.
Because it was bad. It was not good twerking.
Okay, first off, she got a monkey, so I'm not even gonna really get
She
into too much of
do,
that.
but her
She
first
she
mistake
I
was
know.
doing it on her head because it
Yeah, like
wasn't
it's
really
like it don't
moving.
it don't give you enough of like So first off, we're gonna critique just the twerk. Twerk itself, I'm gonna give it a 6. Like the cakeage
Nigga,
is
I would
there.
say 4.
Nah, I'm gonna give it a 6 because the cakeage is there, the idea is there. You had things going for you. And look, I think you got to give her an extra point just off of the strength that you are running for Senate and you decided you was gonna shake your ass upside down. That's a certain level of either stupidity or bravery that I'm gonna give you a point for. Just simply put,
Commendable.
I'm
I
gonna give you a
respect it.
point for that. Wow, that's either the dumbest or bravest thing you've ever done. +1, right? You get a +1 for that. So I'm gonna give you a 6 for the twerk. Now,
Fair.
now, here is where the problem comes in. Do not, under any circumstance, ask me to vote for you and then twerk.
Hell no.
That's the problem here. Like, if this was just a video of a Senate hopeful at the beach working on a headstand, I mean, some people would find a problem with that. I personally wouldn't. I would just say, well, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. But like, it is what it is. Do what you do on your free time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a TikTok. Go for it. But you can't actively like, hey, I'm Tierra Mac and I'm running in District 6 of the. Oh yeah, by the way, this shit dumping. Like, stop, stop. Like, and I seen a lot of pushback on this, right? And it came from every direction because even the idiots are sensible enough to see that maybe not this.
Yeah.
But so of course, obviously there was the Fox News conservative crowd who are, they're just mad about this is the same woman who wants to change education and teach your kids about pleasure based this and that, which I thought was.
Let me say one thing too.
Mhm.
Society and media has decided that twerking is something sexual. It's just a dance. So the fact that there's a stigma in everybody's head that the fact that she's twerking and she's not qualified or eligible to run for government, that's
It's
crazy.
rooted in racism. Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
I mean,
But at the same time,
most of the conservative hate is like people. You ever see people who are right for the wrong
for the
reasons?
wrong reasons. Yeah,
Yeah, like
exactly.
that's exactly what it is. Like, you are absolutely right. This is unacceptable, but it's not because
Not
the
for
kids
the
are seeing
reasons.
this and that. Bro, have you been on TikTok? They're seeing much worse than a senator twerking. I promise you, they're seeing
There
much
was
worse.
a trend on TikTok last year where uh women were either getting fucked or acting like they were getting fucked on TikTok lives. Did you see that? Where like they'll be in bed like reading books and it'll just be clapping noise in the background. They'll just be moving like they're getting fucked.
No, I actually didn't see that.
It
Thank
died
you
out pretty fast
for
because niggas were getting banned for that, obviously.
yes, thank you for making sure I didn't see that. I do appreciate that. So yeah, so they're right for the wrong reasons, right? It's like my issue with this is that let's take some of the factors that are the most quote unquote controversial out of this, and we'll see that this is a problem regardless, right? Let's take the blackness out of it. Let's take the twerk out of it. Let's take the womanhood out of it, right? Because those are the three things that a lot of niggas are gonna take issue with. They don't like twerking, period. I don't like black people. I don't like women. Let's take all three of those out. Let's say it's a white man doing the Carlton dance. What I'm asking y'all is, if a white man was shirtless, right? shirtless with the pecs popping, and he looked alright. Because remember, she looked good. She got the yams on her. So it's a white dude. He got a little Chris Evans type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like he built, he stacked, and he. I need you to vote for me as Delaware's next senator. And then he pop his pectoral muscles. You're not gonna look at him like he fucking stupid. No. If a senator, a nigga trying to be a senator,
what if a nigga was breakdancing while breakdancing?
Even that would be
doing
nuts.
A robot.
But at least breakdancing, like there's like you said, there's connotations with twerking. I don't know if there's really no connotations with breakdancing. I guess I don't know. But it would look ridiculous, is what I'm getting at. Even if he did breakdance, it would be ridiculous, and that's my problem.
That's what I'm saying. Any nigga dancing asking for votes is basically shucking and jiving.
Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous, and that's my thing. Like, I don't have a problem with like, and I understand because we're in the era of unhinged campaigns, like our unhinged campaign videos. Like, I mean, you got the black dude.
Did you see I was about to say that where he like said, "I need my gun." And then he said, "I need my guns for when the Democrats dressed as KKK come." I'm like, bro.
I was like, dressed as 99%
of the time, a KKK nigga is going to be Republican.
We can't
Democrats
help
are racist in different ways. They're like the keep them out of my neighborhood,
slick racism.
Gentrify kind of, not openly KKK nigga. The Republicans that you're voting, that you're running as, those are the niggas that are coming to your house to kill you. But you do need that gun, but for the niggas you're running for.
Yeah, no, 100%. Don't worry about it. You'll figure that out later. But
really, like, Herschel Walker ain't figured shit out. Was dumbass.
Herschel Walker been hit in the head a couple of times. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Like, whenever he start talking and he says some dumb shit, I just feel like with the aunties at church. That's okay, sweetie. Like,
take your time. You'll get it.
Take your time. Take your time. That's all right. No, that's all right. You speak from the heart. Mm-hmm. Like, so I just, I pity that nigga. I don't even bother no more. Like, it's just like, damn, bro, your shit is inside of your brain is jello. Just jello, nigga. It's like it's a small rock encased in jello. Like, that's it.
It's a hamster on the wheel, and that nigga is not running.
It's a hamster on the wheel, and he's watching television. But yeah, so it's like this would just be ridiculous either way, and it's just like, listen, I don't have no problem. Like I said, I went to her page, looked at the issues she running on, love the issues, love the positions, love the policy, lead with it.
No, I gotta do an eye catcher. This is the viral internet age.
Yeah, well, you got what you wanted, didn't you?
And
how's it working out for you?
Are not going to win.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You might have had an uphill battle anyway, but this. Fuck uphill, your shit is vertical. Nigga, you were climbing up a straight wall.
In Rhode Island, right? They're pretty progressive up there, aren't they? Yeah, wait, no, I'm thinking about Vermont. Rhode Island
maybe
New England. No, they racist as fuck. New England?
I know Rhode Island in general might be racist. We talking about, let's see. Since the Great Depression, Rhode Island politics have been dominated by the Democratic Party. The state is considered, let me see. It was 60% Democrat last in 2020. 54, 62, 62, 59, 61. So it's reliably Democrat. But the problem is, it's going to be other niggas who can work with y'all. Right? And the problem is, it's just like, this is not, I just don't think this moves the needle positively in any state. And that's my issue.
No, yeah.
I don't understand what this was about. Like, maybe it was just some fun, quirky shit you wasn't even thinking of. It is what it is, but it's like, dog, like this is not going to help. It's not going to help. And my thing is, like, people wanted to have the side conversation because a lot of times people will take these issues and then use it to jump to another combo that might be tangentially related. And in this case, people tried to talk about respectability politics, and like that's kind of the argument they tried to make. Like, and that was the other side, right? Because you had the conservatives and all the niggas were just shitting on it because black woman twerking, nah. But then the other side, right? You got like more liberal leaning niggas who were sitting up here saying, "Oh, we can't succumb to respectability politics, and we can't sit up here and police ourselves in such a way." And I'm like, dog. Forget respectability, forget professionalism and how professionalism is a scam. And listen, I may agree with y'all in many things and in many scenarios, not in this one. I'm sorry, you do not get to just sit upside down and twerk on your head while you actively conduct your business or conduct your work. Like, if you just did this, I mean, some people would still have a problem with that. But to me, I'm like, just because you're a senator don't mean that your ass not fat, you shouldn't be able to shake it. You should be able to do that. It's just not in a video where you also are mixing your politics in. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's all
If
I'm asking.
anything, if she was already in office and was doing this, nobody would give a fuck. I definitely wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, we just saw
They still care, but
we just saw
I think it
Nancy
would be
Reagan clone Nancy Pelosi with the yammies out,
with the yoinkers,
with the whoppers,
with the bazingas.
What is it with old white women having assets like that? Like Judge Judy got the dumper, Nancy Pelosi got
You lying,
bro. You haven't seen the pictures, bro?
Dumper.
This nigga typed it.
Nigga said, okay, 22,000 views, 22,000 results. Nah, this is edited. Stop it.
You saying that?
Stop it. Bro. This is edited.
Nah, bro, you saying that, bro?
No, the dude's legs is warped, man. This is edited, yo.
Nah, believe whatever you want, yo. This nigga's
that better not be Judge Judy. That, you know what? I'm gonna click the exit out of this. I'm gonna get up out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. You will not tempt me saying.
I'll be on
Judge Judy truther. But yeah, like, so my thing is, like, this is not a respectability conversation. This is not a professional. Like, I understand why you may think it is. I understand why I could feel like that, all that type of shit. But it's just like, dog, no. This is just not like about
the right wing niggas are right for the wrong reason.
Yeah, like, ignore them entirely. Listen to me. You're still wrong. Like, like, it's just, no, you can't do this. Like, my thing is, like, imagine I'm trying to get my business out there and I got a video of me with the dick print out and I'm shit. Like, stop, bro. That's just not good business. That's all I'm saying. I don't care about respectability. A white man could do this and still catch heat for this. And that's how you know you're wrong. That's exactly how you know you're wrong. If a white man did this and people still said, yeah. Hey, bro. Yeah, like, if they gonna do it to him, then you bet your sweet ass you in the wrong. If it's wrong for a white man to do it, it's wrong. Period.
That's what I'm saying too. Like I said before, twerking has a stigma because it's usually black women are doing it, but you know that it has that stigma and you still thought this is a good idea and chose to do it. That's your fault.
Now, the counter I heard was, oh, we got a president that's a reality TV star, and we got this and we got that, and I was like, so let me ask y'all a question, because
I don't make it right, because
I know. What I'm getting is y'all think it's okay to be mediocre because them white folks do it. Literally, and I'm not doing this. We not gonna do this. Like, and that's my big problem with a lot of pro-black shit, right? And I'm not saying all of it, but there's a decent chunk of pro-black things that where it's like, it may be average, it may be even mediocre, and it's like, we gotta sit up here and pretend like it's not, because, oh, well, those are black folks, those are people, you know, we can't shit on them. It's like, no, but like, if this was the white guy doing this, I'd say it stinks. Exactly. Right? Now, if you're a black and you doing it, maybe I won't tell you this shit stinks, but I'm gonna tell you, nah, this ain't it. But then I'm hating. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm sorry. Y'all, my problem is y'all wanna have the luxury of being mediocre. And I'm not going for that. I don't want no mediocre people, whether they white, whether they Latino, whether they white passing, whether they black, women, men, LGBTQ, whatever religion I don't care. We are not about to sit up here and say, well, because them mediocre niggas can get away with it, we should be able, like, no. Because my problem with that is that sounds the same as, well, because them white men, them famous white men can loot and pillage and rape and do all this shit, we should be, no, we not going that route. We definitely not gonna do that. And a lot of niggas think that way. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas would do, oh, it's crazy, they gave Kels 30 years, but, and I'm like, why is there a but after that?
But
and I know what the but is. The but's not even about Kels. The but is, but it's a white man out here, and it's like, y'all be so focused on the wrong things. Campaign for that white man to go down there.
People confuse unity with letting people get away with whatever they want to do. Like, I can't critique this black person because they're black. So, like, they think unity is just letting niggas do whatever they want
because they black. Get away with crimes and shit because I'm not going for that, bro. Like, that whole, I'm gonna support anybody that's black. No, instinctively, I may want to support everyone that's black. That's facts, 100%. If you black and I don't know nothing about you, I want you to win until
You do some
Until,
fuck shit.
yeah, exactly. Like if I don't know nothing about you, I'm like, oh, what he do? Oh, he got a song with so and so. All right, cool. Fuck it. Yeah, put that shit on. Yeah, play that. And if I play it and it's ass, nah, I don't play that no more. Like
Nah,
it's
it's that
simple.
easy.
Like it's simple. Like it ain't no nothing. Now and again, and my thing is, a lot of times I will be the dude who I'll be quiet. Like if it's a white dude and he's mediocre, I'll probably say something. If it's a black dude and he's mediocre, I will
That's just
recognize that
where
he's
it's like.
mediocre, and I'll probably just
I
like,
won't fuck with it, but I
yeah,
won't tell other
exactly. And
people not to fuck with
I
it.
just won't fuck with it. But it's like that's still not enough for niggas. Like, bro, I don't like your shit. I'm telling you, and only you, and that's still a problem. All right, yo, y'all won.
I hope they lose.
What they won, they didn't.
No, they're gonna lose on the next time around. Bet on that.
So what else? So we got some. I'm not about to cover that, to be 100% real with you. I'm not even sure why I'd put that on the agenda.
What was it?
Literally everything else in the political section. I don't want to cover none of this. Yeah, no, I don't want to cover none of this. All I will say is that look for your local abortion fund and your local go local. That's what I want to tell y'all. Make sure y'all go local and find state abortion funds, state LGBT funds, and nonprofits and all that. Do a little research, a little digging, because not everybody really down with the cause. But start there, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna take our collective community to deal with these issues. Like it ain't gonna be the government that save us. You know what I'm saying? So, what else we got? Again,
Well, actually, obviously the government is not gonna save us, but Joe Biden today actually signed something to. Hold on, let me pull up exactly what.
You see it. It was an executive order on abortion rights.
Yeah.
I didn't see the exact part because unfortunately I read one section on it and I got very mad and I stopped reading. But the first thing I read was like he was directing one of the federal agencies, and I don't remember which one it was, but he was directing one of them in Department of Health and Human Services. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He was having them come. No. Yeah, no, sorry, that's exactly what it was. He was directing them to compile a report within 30 days detailing different options for further guaranteeing this access, right? Now, that pissed me off. And the reason why it pissed me off is because when Brett Kavanaugh was being confirmed years ago, this was the worry.
Yep.
Right? When what's the other name? Something Gorsuch was this was the worry. When the newest one, Amy Coney, this was the worry. So it's like, why are you directing an agency that you run, technically, but why are you directing an agency to come up with a report like, what are our options? Give me 30 days. Nigga. Yeah, like, nigga. You need 30 days to come up with options for some shit you knew was gonna go down years ago?
It's because this nigga is brain dead.
Nah. Hell no. Niggas keep saying that shit. Now, I know it's funny for the jokes. Y'all fucking capping. Ain't no nigga that stupid, bruh.
Nah, this
and you stupid if you believe that shit. That's why I keep trying to tell niggas. These politicians are not stupid, dog.
No,
they're
definitely
not.
Not all of them.
Some of these niggas are decrepit. They're decaying. Yes, 100%. But my nigga, they not dumb. Joe Biden is not stupid. That man know what he doing. He just might not know where he at.
That's what I was about to say. He not stupid, but that nigga definitely be forgetting shit.
Yeah, he might not. Listen, he don't gotta know where he at, but he know. Oh, America. That's right. Don't do shit. Nothing will functionally change. I got you.
Did you see the shit where he was reading a speech on teleprompter and then he read end quote off the
yeah, repeat that line or some shit.
Not all there. He's not all there.
That part had me crying. Like he said something and then he's like, something, repeat that line. And then he was like, oh shit, okay, I got you. Like he just caught it right there. Like, oh, okay. I'm just confused because it's like, did you go over this speech while you was? No,
he probably did. And
yeah, no,
he just got dementia, so he forgot.
I'm sorry.
Nah, he went over that shit. He went over that shit. Don't get that nigga no benefit of the doubt.
But there was even a speech where Kamala gave where she was just like, and I forgot what the quote was, but it was like her saying the same thing 3 times, but like in different ways. And then she was like they made you care about these things, and you care about these things because you've been forced to care about them. And I was just like, okay, that's a sentence. Like, like, but what does that mean?
Yo, who is writing for these niggas?
No, not who, right? What, y'all good? What's going on, yo?
What happened to the nigga that was writing speeches for Obama?
What's that shit Frank Ocean said? This feel like a quaalude.
Yeah.
Niggas is smacked, bro.
All of these niggas, everybody in this administration is just off the beats.
But listen, that's the other
Kamala
thing.
just be sitting around getting silk presses.
Yeah, that post killed me, yo. That post killed. But like, yo, the shit I really be thinking is like, bro, if you a president, you can really get whatever. And you know, like, niggas not gonna speak on this shit. I'm a president, bro. You speak on this and I find out who you is, I'm getting you touched. Like crazy. Like, so it's like nigga be like, yo, get some heroin from me. And nigga like, oh my, yo, you, nah, sir,
problem?
come on. No, I don't. You know a guy or yeah, I know, dude. I'm gonna send you his number. He's just like, yo, no way,
nigga. We are in Washington D.C.
Yeah, I'm not about to go into the slums of DC. I'm about to go into the slums of DC. Where I'm talking about, I try to tell them, no, guys, I work for the White House. And they're like, nigga, we don't give a we don't give a fuck.
You about to come up missing for a ransom? You work in the White House? You should have told us that.
No. No, wait. It's like, did you see that story of the dude in New York? I think he was getting robbed, and he said, oh, "You guys better be careful. I work for the mayor."
Oh my god!
I'm crying. I was just like, doggy, that's not gonna change anything.
Because my might rob you harder because we don't fuck with this nigga.
Yeah, because my thing, and one, and two, and it's like, think about it, if you work for the mayor and I already robbed you, well, bitch, I ain't finna stop the robbery. I ain't finna recall the robbery. Like after further review, we reversed the rob. No, nigga, I'm still robbing you now. Like you said, I might rob you harder. I might make sure you don't go back to the office because I know who there. I know Mr. Stronghead is there.
Stronghead, Mr. Dick sucking police guy.
So what else we got? We're not gonna do politics, bro. We're not gonna do politics. Well, we did.
I mean, we've been doing politics for like the last.
Nah, I just checked that we're like 40 minutes in. That's kind of nuts to me. We could do TV. Did you watch the latest episode of The Boys?
The one that just came out today? No.
Wait, that came out today? Damn.
So you mean the last week's episode?
I meant. Nah, it was the last episode of the season.
Yeah, that came out.
That came out today. Okay, I
today
almost
is Friday.
I have no clue when those episodes drop.
He dropped Friday.
I only knew it dropped today because I seen a tweet online where somebody mentioned Homelander. I was like, no. I won't see anything. I'm gonna go straight to it.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'll be sitting. I'll be like, when Ryan and Homelander, stop. I'm getting right up at it.
I don't even be reading the words. If I see a picture of Soldier Boy, I just click off.
No, it wasn't even a picture. It was just like a text post. And somebody was like, some Ryan. No, who the hell is Ryan? Homelander. Oh, no. I tried to Euro step up out of there. Because I'm sitting there thinking, like, Ryan. Who the fuck is Ryan? Why you saying that name? Like, we supposed to know who Ryan is.
Because we ain't seen him since episode 3. That's why you forgot him.
But what happened? Hold on. I'm trying to think. What happened in episode 7?
Episode 7, they jump Homelander, beat the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Was that episode 7? No, that was episode 6.
No?
Wait.
Oh, it was, right? No.
Wait.
Hold on. I gotta read the recap.
What episode
let me
was
see the recap on 7. 7 was Herogasm, wasn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah. That was the last episode. Damn, that seemed like that happened a while ago. Shit.
Now, it's really funny. Because I'm just like, I remember thinking to myself, like, so Soldier Boy power is he just be beating niggas up, and when worse come to worse, he just gonna blow the fuck up. Like, that shit is so funny to me.
No, that's not his power. They that happened from all the experimentation when he got caught by the Russians.
So what was his power before? Just
he was just
Giant Captain America?
Yeah, literally. He was just super strong, nigga, and then the Russians experimented on him, and now he has his power to take niggas' powers away, and he can do it at will whenever he wants to. But the reason he be exploding is whenever his PTSD flares up.
See,
every time he exploded and killed a bunch of people, It's when like Russian music or Russian TV or any type of Russian he
Yeah,
heard, that's when the nigga goes off. But remember when they first found him in the laboratory, he just shot like one beam at Kimiko and got rid of her powers. So he can control it, but whenever his PTSD flare up, the nigga just goes up like a
he just blow up.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely said the new episode is definitely worth watching. Obviously, but
I was about to say, nigga, we watched the whole season, of course.
so obviously I'm not gonna spoil anything that happened in the new episode, but I will comment on one thing that happened in the new episode that I've seen a lot in a lot of shows, and every single time that shit pissed me off. I hate these fake morality plots. Right? So for example, here's my example, right? You got a show, right? And say in the show, you got a whole bunch of niggas who sat up here and terrorized people all their lives, right?
Mm.
Like you got a nigga who just destroyed everything you had, hurt your auntie, hurt your uncle, your cousin, your nephew, da da da, this and that, right? So what happened? Eventually, a dude like, nah, enough is enough. I'm gonna put a stop to this, and they
Right.
whack him, right?
Mhm.
And then what happens? They go back to him. Yeah, I whacked him, got him out of here. And you get one dude. Wow, why would you do that?
This
You're
is
no
just an
better than
example.
him.
This is an indication of what happens in the show, right?
You're no better than him, yo. It's just like the fake morality where it's like we try to pin, like they try to make it seem like someone who was evil, who got smoked. It's like the same morality, and it's not. I
Yeah,
hate that theme.
I
I hate
agree.
that trope, whatever it is, because I see it. I saw it in. There's a bunch of shows where you see it in where it's like, well, first off, you see it with Batman. I mean,
I would
Batman's
say I
the
don't even
greatest
know if it's a
example.
trope. That seems like just like most heroes, if they don't kill, that's what they be saying. You're no better than him if you kill him.
I mean, like Batman is literally founded on that, and I'm like,
He's
dog, do you
lit.
understand? Your comic would have ended 100 million issues ago if you'd have just killed that laughing nigga. What are
That's
you
the whole
doing?
point. They don't want it to end. It's money.
No, I know they, nigga. What you doing?
My whole thing is with Batman,
Think
you
for
can let
yourself.
any one of your niggas live. You can let Clayface, you can let fucking Penguin, Harvey Dent, you
The
can let
niggas who don't be
all
doing
these
nothing.
niggas live. But the Joker, take that nigga out. It's one nigga. He got it coming.
He
He got it coming to
absolutely
the
has it coming.
maximum. Get that nigga out of here.
If anyone in the Batman universe had it coming, it
It's
would
the
be Joker.
Joker.
It has to be. Like
It's
that's
the
my
Joker
thing.
90,000 times over.
Like, bro, you got a nigga who is terrorizing everything, and he's terrorizing people just to get to you.
He's
You
killed
have to whack him.
thousands of nigga. There was one comic where this nigga went so crazy. He cut his own face off and wore it like a mask, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then kidnapped every nigga in Batman's family and had them sit around the table thinking they was about to die. And then he fucking tortured Batman psychologically, thinking that he killed one of the Robins. Like this nigga has to die.
And think about this. He doing all this for you, bruh. He not even really a villain in my eyes, honestly. He just a chaotic evil trickster or some shit. Like
Mhm.
that's all it is. Nigga just like, yo, you my mans. Like I like you, but like in a strange, like villainous type of way. So I'ma just fuck with you.
You know what's
Like,
funny? There's actually characters in DC like that. There's like fifth dimensional beings that just sometimes fuck with the heroes. One is like Mr. Mixapitolix. He's a Superman one, and then there's a nigga
come
named
on, man.
Batmite.
You had to just make that shit up, yo.
Look up fifth dimensional beings in DC. There's two that I know of. There might be more, but there's Batmite, who is a Batman stan, and there's Mr. Mixapitolix, who is a Superman stan. These niggas are from the fifth dimension and can
Why
literally
are
warp
their
reality
names spelled like this?
because they're from the fifth dimension. I don't fucking
Is that how you pronounce that? Wait, say that shit one more time.
Mr. Mixapitolix, something
Ain't no
like that.
fucking way that's I'm looking at it. This shit, bro, none of these letters are supposed to be next to each other.
It's
This
Mr.
It's Mister for sure. After that, boy, may God help us. I don't know what I'm reading.
Look up Mr. Mixapitolix. Fuck, I don't fucking
No,
know.
I know.
Look
I'm
up
here. I see it.
pronunciation. No, I'm
I
saying
see
look
it.
up pronunciation of it because there's
Oh,
literally a clip from the Superman cartoon where he spells it out, and yeah,
it
it's the
says
only way you're
real
gonna get it.
name unpronounceable. That's
Yeah,
literally what it says.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's the shit that you described is Joker as a trickster god that just fuck with niggas.
Yeah, he just don't got
That's
that same level of power. But it's just like, bro, get him out of here.
yeah, no, definitely. You gotta get that nigga out of here.
Like,
Expeditiously.
and that's my thing. Like, I hate that trope. I really do. I hate the trope of, because my thing is, I'm like, listen, bro, listen. Like, for example, like, and this didn't happen, but what I'm saying is, like, this is like how the trope will play out. Like, it'll be some shit where like niggas will see Homelander and they're like, oh nah, chill, yo. Like, I know Homelander has harmed so many people and he's doing what he does and da da da, but he's just
And
learned
you
to
know
be a
what?
father to his son.
Hey
And it's
man,
just like, and what who would we be if we took a man from his son? I'm like, I
a
don't give a fuck
hero.
about Ryan. We got to murk this. Like, I
Also,
hate that
Ryan
shit.
don't even like this nigga.
I
Get him
hate
out.
that shit, bro. I cannot stand that fake mark. Like, yo, you know better than the people here. Stop it, bro. Listen, if I smoke a Nazi, I'm much better than a Nazi. First off,
Yeah.
2, I'm alive, so that literally makes me better. 3,
If I was a
I'm gonna
hero,
repeat the same point.
If I was a hero, I would definitely be murking niggas. Not on the same level as the Punisher, because that nigga is legitimately crazy. Because Punisher be killing everybody. That nigga be killing drug dealers. He be killing niggas that maybe just need another shot in life.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
just like,
just
yo, I
kill.
just don't know how useful that is, bro.
Yeah, like sure, kill the child traffickers and get rid of the mob bosses that are bringing drugs. But you getting rid of low level street niggas. You getting rid of a nigga just trying to support his family. What are you getting out of this? So they know well. I'll be like the Punisher. I would probably be like, who's a hero that kills? Captain America kills sometimes, but that nigga too
In the
Americanized.
books,
Yeah, in the comics, he's killed sometimes.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it
Not
ain't
in the
no
movie. The
killing in the
movies, they
movies.
make that nigga like the ultra super Boy Scout hero. In the comics, he's killed a bunch of times.
A nationalist.
Spider Man, that nigga refuses to kill. Like that is just his biggest thing. I won't kill. I need. I'm trying to think who kills. Who? I'm pretty sure most of the Avengers in the comics actually kill. Iron Man has definitely. Wait, no, Iron Man was killing people in the movies. Now that I think about it.
Bro, he was a capitalist selling arms. He was an arms dealer. You think an arms dealer has gonna have
Oh
moral quips
well,
about
yeah,
not murking niggas? He's getting them out of here.
yeah. No, you're right.
Nigga, the
No,
whole
you're right.
reason I made these guns was to get certain niggas out of here.
You're definitely right. What I'm picturing in my head is that one scene where he pulled out all the rockets and blew up a tank and like 30 other people. That was in the first Iron Man movie.
He
They
said,
really set the stage in that one.
you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But yeah, so and don't get me wrong, like when I say that fake morality trope, like it happens a couple times in the season finale. And because there's another part with it, and it's just, but I
Let me
just
guess, this is bitch ass nigga Huey, wasn't it?
no, I'm not gonna tell you who it was. I'm not gonna tell you who it
Nah,
was.
you don't gotta tell me. I know who. Oh wait, no, it's probably Starlight.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, it
tell
was
you who it
definitely
was.
Starlight. You don't gotta tell me. I know. Because these
But
niggas,
it's just
Huey went on his path in the Hero Gasm episode, and then after that, when he was oh no, Hero Gasm wasn't the last episode because the last episode was when they went with Soldier Boy to go get the Mind guy
the
and
mind hunter or
yeah
mind
yeah
storm. Yeah.
Mindstorm, yeah. So Huey, he went with Butcher thinking he was all gun ho, and then in that last episode, he bitched out. He went soft. So nah, Huey, he not really about that life at all.
Yeah, and the whole, Homelander, being Homelander's dad shit was the last episode.
No, that wasn't. There's an episode today.
What are you talking about? No,
When
I said the
Soldier Boy
last, like
called.
as in the last episode, like the
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
previous episode.
I was about to say, yeah, there's definitely,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
about to say, I know I didn't spoil that. I'm literally reading the episode 7 recap. Like,
No, I remember that. I just couldn't remember if Hero Gasm was last episode or not. But no, I was about to say, what's really pissing me off about this show is the amount of people that are coming out of the woodwork saying that, oh, if I was a hero, I would be Homelander. This isn't a person that you should identify with. You people are sad sociopaths
that's
or
why they
incels.
chose Homelander. Yeah, they're being honest. Yeah, that's exactly why they like. There was Maeve. There was A Train. There was a million heroes they could have picked, and they picked the one guy who was a narcissistic dictator. There's a reason for that.
You know who else they've been picking? Blue Hawk. I was seeing people
Okay,
say
you know
Blue
why they
Hawk
pick Blue
did
Hawk.
nothing
Don't even
wrong.
start. Don't even
That's
start. You know exactly why
I
they
know,
fucking pick
no.
Blue Hawk.
I saw
That
one
one is
dude.
way more obvious. Homelander, I can understand because if you missing some of this shit, like if you're a nigga with no critical thinking,
If
you
you just
literally might
watching the
miss some
show
of this
with
shit. Yeah,
superheroes beating shit up,
yeah, you might actually miss. Oh, he cares for his son.
evil
like,
Superman.
like you'll actually miss some of that shit. But the Blue Hawk shit, nah. I know you're racist.
I
For a
saw
fact.
one nigga make a video that said, "Did anybody notice that Blue Hawk didn't actually do anything until he was touched?" Bro, you're telling me?
I'm like, wait, until he was touched when? At the conference? Quick question. Why was there a conference?
No, we're not worried about that. He didn't attack those people violently and viciously until somebody
They were
lightly
criminals.
tapped him on the shoulder.
Man.
A superhero whose power is being invulnerable was so threatened by a group of non-superheroes
Yo, watch out, don't
that he
touch me.
had to just start knocking them niggas the fuck out.
Yo, watch out, don't touch me.
Nah, bro, get your hand off me real quick. Nah,
I'm
get
dead
your.
ass, bro. I'm dead ass. Don't touch me. Seriously.
We're making jokes, but he didn't even warn niggas. He got one tap on the shoulder and launched the nigga into the wall, severed his spine. He'll never walk again.
Yeah, actually, I just realized in the actual our agenda, I literally I wouldn't say spoiled that scene, but I did mention the scene that happens. But it's just dog shit. Like I hate that trope. I hate it so much, bro. Like I'm like, bro, what world do we live in where y'all so pussy? A nigga terrorizing y'all, he get whacked, and we gonna have a moral dilemma over this?
Well,
Bro,
I mean,
get that musty nigga out of here.
I don't know what happens because, like I said, I haven't seen it, but I'm assuming the only reason that this happened is so there can be another season. Because if they ended the nigga now, there would be no more of the boys. So it's a narrative foil, pretty much.
Who are you talking about? You talking about Soldier Boy?
No, I'm talking about, like I said, I don't know what you're talking about, but from the context of you
I'm
saying
saying a fake
niggas have.
morality plot involving Blue Hawk getting smoked. Like you saw that part.
No, no. Oh, wait. Uh,
Yeah,
I
Blue
thought
Hawk
you.
got smoked in the last episode. Or in
Yeah, no,
what was that, episode 7? Yeah.
yeah, no, I knew that. I'm talking about, you're talking about the newest episode, right? And you're talking
Yeah,
about.
so there's a fake morality plot involving the whole
Ex-
Blue Hawk shit. And I'm like, you can basically
oh,
guess what it is.
oh,
You can basically guess exactly what it is. And when I remember
oh.
hearing it, and I was just like, I'm sorry, if I'm a hero, I'm laughing at one of you niggas saying some stupid shit to me like this. Like, bro, this nigga was
Oh,
terrorizing y'all.
this whole this whole time when you narrative plot about being the bigger person, I thought you were talking about something with Homelander, where like they beat the shit out of him and let him live. I didn't know it was about Blue Hawk.
Like in the agenda, I literally like wrote a whole sentence. That's crazy. I literally spoiled this shit, and this nigga his mind just refused to process it.
My mind just I saw TV and then I saw The Boys and then I just read everything else. I didn't actually read the sentence. I just saw The Boys.
Well, yeah, I deleted it anyway, but that is hilarious. But yeah, so it's just like a fake morale, and I wouldn't even say it's a fake morale because I'm sure some niggas would really feel this way. But I'm like, bro, I'm sorry if I'm a hero and y'all was getting terrorized by another hero and I got him out of here. That's it. I'm not hearing nothing else. I'm not hearing shit. Y'all had a problem. I gotta handle. That's it. It ain't no. Why would you do it that way? What, bro? What?
Nigga, I could have did it worse.
Yeah, like what was I supposed to do? Just let him rock and keep, bro? Nigga broke y'all. He broke y'all off at the conference where he was supposed to be apologizing, bro. Nah, he gotta go. It's that simple.
Two lives matter.
Like nigga, yeah, bro. Bump the shit he was saying. Think about this. Just picture this, right? Imagine, say, a senator fuck up bad, and I'm talking like nefariously fuck up, because what he was doing was beating up innocent niggas. Like that's nefarious. You know what I'm saying? He was killing innocent niggas actually.
Yeah, curb stomping.
Yeah, right. So let's say a senator do some outright like some vile shit.
You mean like Matt Gaetz, who has found no punishment for what? As a matter of fact, I haven't heard about that in months.
Okay, so let's just go with his example, right? Because I still don't think it like it's hard to compare violence to like curb stomping niggas to death, but like we'll try. So let's take Matt Gaetz, right? Let's say he holding a conference where he's supposed to be apologizing for all of the vile shit he did, and at the conference he does the same vile shit he was accused. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, no. No. You got to get, bruh. I gotta unalive you immediately, as quickly. I gotta separate you from your soul as fast as I can.
I
So
will
no,
say, I'm surprised that A-Train lived too. I thought for sure he was dead. I thought his character lived up to all of his use, honestly, because he was a shitbag. He was a real piece of shit. And then he had a
figured they
moment
would
of
have kept him.
redemption and then died. So I was
I
like, oh,
figured they would
cool.
have kept him alive. Honestly, like I thought, like he could die, but like I was like, nah, they'll probably keep him alive.
I'm
Um,
glad Usher getting them checks. That's his
um,
name. That's his name for real. I'm not talking about Usher.
okay, Usher. So let's see. Do we want to talk about NBA free agency? I don't think there was too much trades since.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened
All right,
since
so I think the only
last
thing
week.
that was major that happened was Rudy Gobert
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
went to the Timberwolves. Now we didn't
I don't.
mention this on the show, and this is a decent look for the Timberwolves. The trade wasn't really that bad. They didn't have to give up too much. They got 3 first-round picks, but I mean, the Timberwolves are never going to be bad enough to where those picks are very valuable. Like
Yeah,
at
you got
best, what
Anthony Edwards.
that pick might be like the 18th pick or like I'm cool with giving that up. The 19th pick, oh no. So, I think it's a good trade for them because I think one, Rudy adds defense to that team, and boy did they need it. But
Yeah, because they
two,
didn't even have a center before, right?
I mean they had Carl, but Carl's not a center. Cat's not a center. He's
Yeah, I
basically
was
a
gonna
power
say
forward.
he's definitely
He's a
soft as
stretch
fuck.
four. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, and my thing is he can play hard, but the problem is it's just I don't. You shouldn't be my center. You should be a power
yeah,
forward. I really believe you're a power forward, and there should be a defensive center anchoring behind you. That's how the team should
that's
be
the
set up.
perfect setup. Yeah,
So they got that now, and I think it's going to mean a lot. And truth be told, I think offensively, Gobert is going to surprise people because Donovan Mitchell can't fucking pass. If we're going to be
Hmm.
honest, the Jazz hate Rudy Gobert. They refuse to pass, so it's like they just didn't use him. And don't get me wrong, Rudy is not. He doesn't have much of an offensive game. I've seen it. I've seen him be on like he'll have like a 6'6" defender on him. Mind you, he's 7 foot, big as hell. He'll have a
how
six
this
six
nigga
defender
keep
on him,
making the
and
All
he
Star
can't.
game?
Well, you know how he just be throwing nigga shots and averaging a double double. But my thing is like I think offensively he'll be better in Minnesota because I mean he'll have teammates who actually maybe want to pass him the ball.
Yeah,
So I think that'll be nice. He'll have teammates who can pass the ball. That'll also be nice. And truth be told, I think he gonna play with a chip on his shoulder because to go from the Jazz, which was like, yeah, they made the playoffs, but like the Jazz were never that team where you would look at them and think, yeah, they might.
yeah,
Like,
no, literally,
nah, no. So I think now he's with a team to where he can have that thought. They still got a lot of work to do in terms of actually beating teams and winning and so on and so forth. But I mean, roster construction wise, I think this is a great look. So.
I was gonna say, give him a year or two and they can compete.
Oh shit, a year or two. I think if Anthony Edwards takes that leap, they can do it this year.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, because my thing is this year, I feel like if that same Timberwolves team, maybe not the team from last year, but the Timberwolves team from this year, if this team can make it past, say, a Memphis or a second round type of team and get to a conference finals, or say they play the Warriors, or say they play maybe the Lakers, I don't know, or Suns, who knows? We don't know who's going to be there. But I think this team's good enough to match up with a lot of different teams because it's like there's a lot of teams that don't have an answer for Rudy. And niggas like, oh, you don't need an answer for Rudy. I'm like, no, you do. No, you do. Because otherwise he's getting 18 boards a game. Like, and Kevon Looney, the starting center of the Warriors, is not stopping Rudy Gobert. That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it just matters
How
how Rudy
tall is
plays.
Kevon Looney?
I think he's 6'8", 6'9".
That nigga is
He's not that tall,
barely a
but he be
center.
snatching them damn boards.
No, he damn sure do. But goddamn.
Yeah, 6'9". Yeah. It was funny because I remember looking at Kevon Looney's like high school stats. He was like Mr. Milwaukee or some shit, and it's like it amazes me that at one point in their career, every guy in the NBA was like the greatest nigga ever.
I mean, that makes sense.
I know it makes sense. It's still just like it's amazing to think about because we end up being so far removed from that. Like you know what I mean? Like you'll look at a guy and you're like, oh, this guy's mid. He's averaging 8 points a game, and then like in high school, the guy was putting up 40 regularly. That's how he got here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just nuts to think, like, bro, you're still a dude who could do that. That's nuts. Like, that's crazy to me to think that that's where you came from. So what else we got? I think that's mostly it. Jalen Brunson signed to the Knicks. I think the Knicks are just throwing money at whoever wants to come there again. I don't
We
know if
talked
this will
about
work.
Jalen Brunson last year. I mean, not last year, last week.
Oh, we did. Okay. Well, I don't think that one's gonna work out too well, but we'll see.
I don't need it.
We'll see. What else? Yusuf Nurkic stays with the Trailblazers. Zach LaVine signed a max with the Bulls. John Wall went to the Clippers. This ought to be nice. And it's a 2-year deal.
Is he gonna be playing? He didn't. He
didn't play last year because Houston wanted. I think they wanted to trade him, but they didn't want him to get injured or risk anything like that. So they were just like, "No, forget it. Just don't play.
Just don't play. Just sit, bro."
Which is weird because they ended up not trading him, and now he's a free agent. So they did all that for nothing, essentially.
Yeah.
But that's cool, I guess. But he's it's a 2-year, $13.5 million deal, so they're not paying him too much. And I think John Wall is worth way more than $6 million a year. Even
he definitely
is,
but
with all the shit going on with him, and like I still because I think John Wall can still give you 15. And if John Wall can give me 15 and 5, he's worth way. He's worth the $7 million. So like my whole thing is like $7 million is a steal for this nigga at this point in his career. Like imagine if you could sign Russ for a 2-year, $14 million. A lot of niggas will clown on Russ and say, "Oh, Russ is ass. Russ is this. Russ is." Look at Russ's stats. He averaged 16, 6, and 7. I will pay $7 million for that production. 100%. 100%. Now, again, obviously, there's certain things that come with that, but I'm taking it for $7 million. I'm taking that.
Facts.
So what else we got? So the Hawks traded Kevin Werder to the Kings for Justin Holiday, Mo Harkless, and a first-round pick. I mean, I suppose. The Pacers sent Malcolm Brogdon to the Celtics. That was a really good trade. I think the Celtics are going to level up off of that. Malcolm Brogdon has to stay healthy, of course.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be nuts. What else? Dante DiVincenzo from the Bucks. He was on the Bucks. He was on the Kings last season. Did they trade him? That's nuts. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I didn't know that at all. But he went to the Warriors. That's a good pickup for the Warriors.
Interesting.
He's probably gonna be at the end of their bench, but that's still a good pickup. Jalen Smith, 2-year deal, returning to Pacers. That's cool. Darius Garland got a rookie max. Zion got a big rookie extension, and a lot of people were shitting on Zion's extension because they're like, "Dog, you played like 3 games in the last like 2 years," and I'm just like, "Dog, listen, Zion averaged 25, 7, and 3 in his first 2 seasons. Like, and think about this: like the Pelicans without Zion were good enough to take like they took the Suns, which at the time were a defending runner-up, meaning you made it to the finals and lost in the finals. So it's like they took that Suns team to the edge, and they pretty much, I think they laid the not the blueprint, but like they showed like, yo, this Suns team ain't what we think they are. And of course, we ended up seeing them get undressed by the Mavericks, but I think this is a no-brainer. Like, you have to sign this deal for Zion.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what the hell else are you gonna do? Like, am I gonna tell him no and risk him being tight? And like, because my thing is, this team without Zion was competing hard as shit last year.
Imagine how far they would have got with Zion.
Yeah, with Zion, bro, he monkey fucking dunking on you, bro. Man, listen.
He's doing what now?
Nigga, have you seen that man dunk? He's dunking with reckless abandon. That nigga has no regard for human life when he dunking.
That's facts, but I don't know if I would say monkey fucking dunking.
I said monkey, bro. He monkey dunking that shit.
You said he monkey fucking dunking.
Listen, if a gorilla played basketball, okay, he would dunk the ball with some reckless abandon, and you can mocap it, and I bet you it looks similar to Zion's dunks.
Racially motivated. You just call Zion a monkey.
I said Zion dunk like he too strong for that damn body. His dunk strength is stronger than what his arms can handle.
That's why he be getting injured all the time.
Talk to him. So TJ Warren signed a 1-year deal with the Nets. That'll be a nice little pickup. That nigga ain't played in like 2 years, something like that. That nigga better be fresh. I'll tell you that much. The Nets are still looking to trade Kevin Durant. You know how that should go. A lot of people were like begging for this shit to be rushed. I'm like, dog, this is never gonna happen. Like, it's gonna happen, but like, this is never gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, think about how long it took some of the other stars to get traded.
Yeah.
Like, this is not gonna happen, dog. Like, this is gonna run all summer. It'll probably be
Nobody
August.
wants that giant contract for
No,
what?
they do, but it's just a matter of getting the best return, figuring
That's
out
what I was
this,
about to say. For
playing the
what the
game.
Nets want, it's the Nets want everything,
Yeah, and
which
they'll
they
get it.
should.
They 100% will get it, but the problem is, you may have to actually, like, because a nigga will come up to you like, yo, I got 1 player and 2 picks. And you like, bro, I'm not. Rudy Gobert just went for 3 picks. I'm not going for that. Like, you can't possibly convince me Kevin Durant is worth less than Rudy Gobert. And I just saw what they paid for Rudy Gobert. Nigga, no. Run me my coins. So, and there's been a lot of potential trades that I've seen. Like, one with the Suns is like DeAndre Ayton, Miles Bridges, Cam Johnson, and like 3 picks. And I was like, that's a good return. I'm not going to hold you. Because you signed.
Why is DeAndre Ayton getting shit on so much right now?
I don't think it's necessarily he's getting shit on, but it's like, so he's on the last year of his deal. Well, he played this year with on the last year of his deal, so he has to get re-signed. And Phoenix has been very reluctant to re-sign him. So that's part of the reason why he's getting shit on, because it's like Phoenix don't want to re-sign him. So he's in all the trade rumors. Because think about it. If you're a team and you don't want to sign a guy, well, just,
Why
sign
don't
and
they want
trade
to
him.
sign him though? Because he
I just
did
don't think they want to pay
his
him the money that he wants. So
he
if they,
deserves it though. If you look
that's
at his
not,
stats as a rookie, he's what
hey,
is he,
look,
23?
are his rookie stats? Yeah, I mean, and plus, I think he could have done more, but they just went away from him. But I don't think they see it that way. And I'm not sure why. Because my thought is, if I've got Devin Booker, Chris Paul's here, Chris Paul's probably going to play, what, a year, maybe 2, and then he's out. So realistically, I don't see why I wouldn't pair Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton and build around those two. That
Yeah.
seems like a good enough formula for me. I'm not sure why why you'd be reluctant about that, but I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting getting the insight into these people's brains because niggas be making some odd choices.
Yeah. Dame signed a 2-year extension. 2-year, $122 million. That is $60 million a year.
He deserved it playing with them niggas because Lord knows he not gonna win shit.
It's just, I hate seeing these deals because I want you to leave, bro. Get
You're not
out
gonna
of
leave
there.
when the bag is there.
Bro, get out of there. Forget a bag, bro. Like, I'm about to name the players, the guards on this team. It's
I
Dame Lillard.
don't know him.
It's Chris Dunn. It's CJ Ellaby. Joe Ingles is here. They add him. They signed him.
Ingles.
They signed him. He's 30. No, he's not 30. He's older than that. But which 30? What 30 is he? Nigga, show me how old Joe Ingles is. Fuck. You're not gonna show me how old Joe Ingles is. 34. He's 34.
Jesus Christ, the nigga almost as old as LeBron.
Averaged 7 points last year, man.
But they really just said fuck Dame when they got rid of CJ McCullough. They just said we don't care, nigga. It's whatever. You gonna play?
Yeah, we rebuilding. You can stay here if you want, I guess. Wait, did Joe Ingles go to the Bucks? This is 8 days ago. He signed a contract with the Bucks. What the hell am I looking at? I don't know, but either way, I think that's just about all it is with the NBA free agency. So I guess I'm hopping around a little bit. We could go back to Stranger Things, or
a mineral.
Do I have anything on? He said, or a mineral. I don't have much on Stranger Things. I don't think I really need that. I'll save it for next week, if anything.
I still haven't watched Stranger Things, but from everything I'm seeing, niggas said that Eddie had no reason to die.
In the grand, like, knowing what we know, yes, he died for nothing. But he didn't know that. Why would he know? Like, how would he know that?
That's fucked up. That's one of my worst fears. Well, I'm not afraid of dying because I'm built different, but trying to sacrifice myself to save people, and then I get to heaven, and they're like, "Damn, bro, you did that for nothing."
Like,
I'll be mad.
I had to buy them time. And he's like, "Oh, nah, they was out already, bro." What you mean they was out?
What?
Like, they had already gotten out. So,
but I thought, but they needed my help though, right? No, they would have been good, bro, without you.
Not like they wanted your help. They didn't need it. No. Okay.
That
Took
little
myself
guitar
down.
solo was hard though.
Yeah, right. He said, "Hey, fucking with me. I was playing that shit though, right? Yeah, you see me? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Am I gonna talk about Jersey Club? Nah, it's a lot to it. I'm not gonna do it. It's like 3 stories. Yeah, no, it's like 3 stories. I'm not gonna get into all of it. Guess we can get straight into our little bozo brainstorm. So, that being said, right, I'm going to pose the question to you, and I've got a piece. So then, after I pose the question to you, I will go to the bathroom, and I'll allow you and the audience to think for a bit before we have the discussion. But the question is, have algorithms destroyed people's ability to think for themselves?
Yes, next question.
Take a beat, 90 seconds.
I'm just so everybody knows, I'm the one that makes all the algorithms, all of them. It's part of my master plan. That's all. I just wanted to share that. I actually have to pee too.
So, we are left with the discussion that must be had.
Must it be had?
Or I think so. Or I think
You
it's
know, I
time.
agree because niggas dumb as fuck right now. Yeah, and I definitely agree.
And I feel like it's one of those things that, like, people don't even, like, I don't even think we realize it's happening. You know what I mean? I don't even think niggas are really, like,
Catching
considering
on, right?
the consequences. Because it's like,
Yeah.
think about it. You use Twitter. You use Instagram. You use, Lord knows there's a million other things to use. But for the most part, those are the 2 major ones, right?
I use tagged.
I don't, that could be real. Um,
Oh, you never heard of tagged? You're lucky.
oh, great. Thank you. But you figure with those major websites, and there's plenty more. I'm at this point, I imagine Facebook has an algorithm that recommends posts to you. Because I know Tumblr does. It's not very good, but it still exists. But the whole point being is that what would we think are the long term consequences of consistently being recommended things? Like, imagine if you were just cool with people and every conversation was, yo, you know what you should try? Like, oh, since we're on the topic, yeah, you know what you should try? Like, and every single time it was that. And it was in every facet of everything. Like lifestyle, fashion, women, uh, relationship advice, anything you can think of. Anything. Cars, you like cars? Yeah, that too. Video games? Yep, that too.
Gay son or thought daughter.
Like, yeah, roach son or vermin, all of that. Everything. And so I feel like and the only thing that made me really think about it was it was actually like a shallow place that it started from, because I remember there was this woman who was talking about, it was like one of those posts where it's like, oh, he's a 10, but like all of his, all his likes are conventionally attractive women. And I was like, I mean, my likes aren't, so I don't, I ain't gotta worry about that. I didn't take this personal, but I just kind of thought to myself, I'm like, well, I mean, it would make sense that those are his likes, because that's how the algorithm works. You like
Right?
one, you like two, you like three? Well, guess what I'm about to do, buddy? I'm about to send you all of them. And so it's like, I don't think, and I think it goes every way. It goes both ways, right? Like, people get caught up and trapped in like these like spheres of thought, because you start liking things and the algorithm says, oh, well, you love this shit. You love it. So here you go. Here goes some more. And you like it one more time, two more times. And then the algorithm's like, oh, you really love this shit. And then without even realizing it, 3-4 days later,
Your whole feed is just that.
exactly, your whole feed's different. Your whole like, bro, I've literally gone like on a liking spree, like 7 or 8 pictures in a row, or like, you know what I mean, or like I'll go out of my way to see like how can I affect my explore page, like 7, 8, 9
Yeah.
posts, and then refresh, and then just see the difference.
You know, the absolute worst application for this, specifically TikTok. TikTok is the most easily
Manipulator.
changeable
Yeah.
algorithm that I've ever seen in the history of social media. Nigga, TikTok, I can literally week by week, I can tell what my algorithm is gonna be by like the first 3 videos that pop up as soon as I open the app. It's crazy how much it changes.
hmm And I think the part that we don't even think about is, remember when you used to, like, oh, I don't know, see the people you followed, like the people
Yeah.
you were here for. Like, remember, like, not the people you were here for, but you know what I mean. Like, remember those days, guys? Or like,
No.
and that's the part I always think
Now there's
about.
always a home page or a check this out page.
And it's like
We
that's the
force you to
default.
see shit you don't want.
Yeah, that's the default. Like, you gotta switch to the following page because I just figured you like this. And so I think people fail to realize, like, what are the consequences of your thought, like because naturally, like, in a normal way, this, you would have to seek this out, right? Like, I can follow a bunch of thick Johns, but it's the same thick Johns, so I see the same ones every time. Now, if I want to decide, nah, you know what, I need some new baddies in a rotation. Nah, I need to see some new thickness. You know what I mean? Really, really, like, you had to go seek that out, right? And so my whole thing is like, yeah, that's one shallow example where, oh, it's probably not that deep. Probably not. But the thing is, what happens when we're talking about something more impactful like politics, right? What happens when we're
Yeah.
talking about something more impactful like, like FOMO, which is, fear of missing out. Like, people get anxiety because I'm watching a whole bunch of algorithm suggested bullshit about how you made it out of your crib doing this, and how, oh yeah, I just started drop shipping and I did this and I just and I just started selling this and I just started doing that. And so you get all these thoughts from all these people crowding your damn brain. And it's like, and I mean, and that's another thing, especially with social media, is just what are the effects of 80,000 thoughts in our head every day? Like, y'all weren't supposed to be here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
exactly.
I was never supposed to know some of you niggas existed. And unfortunately, some of you niggas, I know you exist so well that I have to block you. Like, that's nuts. I never would have known you were even alive. But we're in an era where the connectivity is, and I think there's a downside of being constantly connected.
No, I definitely agree.
Like,
I don't want to see most of the stuff that I see.
mhm.
And this is how echo chambers get started. Like you said, if you take out, thick johns and luxury lifestyles and cars and you get to politics, that's that's an
That's
echo
literally how it
chamber when
happens.
you
Yeah.
just literally just see the same shit constantly over and over again.
Yeah. And I think it has effects on every scale, but it's just a matter of how impactful they are, right? Because it's like, even with women, right? Like, think about it. If you're a dude who just like, because most people do not curate their social media. You get what I'm saying? Like, most people aren't selectively choosing who they follow and muting certain niggas and telling the algorithm, nah, I don't like this. Don't recommend me this. Most people aren't doing that. They're just ignoring things.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I don't like that. Scroll past it, right?
You
Da-da-da, this
still
and
were on that video. Even if you watched it for 2 seconds, that goes into the algorithm, and
the
you're gonna see
algorithm
more of
said,
that
oh,
video.
okay, you played that. Yeah, got you. Because I remember I had it one time where I forgot what I might have like one dude making a post about like some silly shit women do, and then like recommend you might like this, and it was like alpha male. I'm like,
Ah, see,
whoa,
that's how
buddy.
easy it happens.
But
That's how quick.
exactly, and then you think like, oh yeah, women do be doing that. Hit that like button, and it's a whole bunch of alpha males in the room just
And
oh
it's
shit,
digging
niggas
deeper
like
and deeper.
impractical jokers. Like yo, yeah, okay. Ask ask them if women have rights. He said, you gotta ask them, Murph. Come on, like
This is why my block list is so long. Anytime I see some shit that I don't like, it's an automatic block just because I don't want to see anything like this ever again.
but I think and it's happening on so many different levels that like you were saying, like with politics, it's an echo chamber and it can be dangerous. But it's like there's like just it's still danger. It's just minor danger or whatever you want to call it. But it's like, dog, what do you think happens when the guy likes a million light skinned girls to the point to where every woman I see is light skinned? I don't even get to see the dark skinned women. At a certain point, that will take an unconscious toll on my mind,
Literally,
right?
yeah.
At a certain point, I will unconsciously start to
Prefer light
internalize
skinned
shit
women.
and prefer yeah, all of this shit. And don't get me wrong, I probably already did, but it's just gonna make it easy because it's like I don't be seeing no beautiful dark skinned women, so I guess they just not there. Cause Instagram is all the hoes is on Instagram, so why y'all ain't on there? No good, nigga, they on there. You don't see them because you like a 32 thick Jones or light skinned Jones a day. But like I remember seeing it with my algorithms. There was a point in time where I was on like Instagram, and I remember I got to my explore page. And it was nuts because I was like, dog, like I mean, I follow a good amount of thick models and things like that, but I don't really like too much of it. Like, there's a lot. Like, I like most of my likes is cat videos, nigga. Like dead ass, like cat videos, a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
food, and Thick Jones. Thick Jones is probably third or second on that list, but it ain't first. I know it ain't. But then you go to the explore page, it's all Thick Jones, nigga. You would think I wouldn't like a cat video, and I'd be looking, and I'm
There's
like, bro.
probably an agenda behind that.
I mean, it probably is an agenda, and I'm not strong enough.
They're trying to counteract me feminizing people and my agenda to make black men lose their masculinity. So they're pushing out thick Jones. So that niggas like, nah, I'm trying
So
to fuck.
niggas
I'm
just
trying to be masculine. Yeah. Niggas can break the hold I have on them.
but like I even think about fashion, right? Like think about how algorithms and fashion works to where like it's like hype beast, right? So like you get to a point to
Mm-hmm.
where everyone's you end up buying some shit because you seen a nigga wearing it. You end up buying some shit because the niggas are talking about it. You end up buying some shit because this is what all the influencers are wearing, and it's just like you don't even know these people. You don't care about these people. You have no interest in these people, but because the algorithm recommended all this shit to you, well, guess you gotta. Guess I
Crazy to
gotta
me that
partake.
Facebook has not Facebook, Instagram has a marketplace now.
Well, Instagram is Facebook, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Well, I mean, yeah, but for the longest time it didn't have a marketplace like Facebook, and now it
Yeah.
does.
That was their whole thing. That was the whole thing because you remember the time before, like even before they switched to chronological like tweet or post joint. Even before then, like it was good. Like you were straight, but then there was a point to where you slowly started to get more like shit that you didn't
Suggested
properly
post.
like. Yeah, to the
Yeah.
point now where like if you go on IG, like literally like 1 out of 4 posts is a suggested post.
You know there's an option to turn it off, right?
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
If you see a suggested post and you hit the little 3 dots, something will pop up that says don't show suggested posts for the next 30 days.
Okay, okay.
I
But see
literally
again,
just found it out today.
well, see, and that's the good thing, right? And that's kind of the end point where it's like about curating your feed. Like, there's a lot of ways to get around this shit, but the problem is the average user is
Isn't
just
gonna do
on
that. They're
here.
just gonna scroll past it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just scrolling. Like, and that's why one thing I had to realize is like you think you're mindlessly scrolling, but you're not. Like you're
Subliminally,
not.
you're picking up
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, exactly. Like you're not consciously there, but unconscious, you picking up on that shit that you see. So, my message to y'all is to curate y'all social media feeds. 1, 2, take a break if you need to. Um,
Also, make a 9-barrel.
With an electrical cartridge.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, dog, listen, like that algorithm shit is only gonna get worse. Like they're gonna probably end up using algorithms to determine what. Well, I would say they're gonna use algorithms to determine whether niggas live, but they already did death councils like in 2008. So, I mean, it's only a matter of time before the algorithms say, nah, you got too many conditions, bro. You might as well just go. You like, excuse me? I'm just saying, like you got mad shit going on, bro. Like, how long you really think you got? Like, excuse me? I'm just saying, like, how long you really think you got, bro? Like if you had to guess, because I'm making you guess.
The rest of my life?
You said, all right, man. You're not wrong, but I ain't about to do this.
I don't like this game.
I don't like this game. Oh man, but yeah, now I do think algorithms have destroyed people's ability to think. Because I think, and I even see it with myself sometimes, like with my own self. Like there's times where I'll have an opinion on something, and something will get suggested to me, and I'll just change my opinion immediately. But then I think, and I'm like, wait, hold up, nah, no.
Yeah.
Like, but the problem is, not everybody got that same will. Not everybody is that conscious when they're actually scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause some people come to social media to just log out. I'm gonna turn my brain off and just see funny things, see pretty girls, and see nice little vacation homes, and that's it. That's what I'm on here for, bro. I'm not here to, make friends and build a business. I'm here to just escape from the world. But the problem is, you ain't escaping, nigga. You just getting a new world. You creating a new one, and with the algorithms, you're not creating it anymore. They are. And it's like, nah, y'all got to take that back. Y'all got to make sure y'all make y'all own digital spaces, because otherwise, these niggas will sell you whatever, nigga. So, you like one post about how women be doing bullshit? Let me tell you why them hoes don't deserve nothing. And you like, bro, no. I just like that one post because women be doing that bullshit. I know, no. But listen. Do they really like think about it? If she not gonna split the rent with you, then why should you do anything for her? You know what I'm saying?
That is a hell of a statement.
You just be looking like, I mean, I don't know what you're saying, but
I'm here now, so
yeah, but this is all that's on my feed. So, but yeah, man, don't let them algorithms police y'all, man. See, algorithm, he trick y'all, yo. But what else we got? So we got some more questions in the Bozo brainstorm. I see you added a couple.
We could save. I added a few. We could save some for next week.
Now, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm thinking like, so I don't mind. So I know why the Elon Musk one is on there. The religion one, another good one. The daddy long legs one confuses me because daddy long legs are not spiders. This is not. It's not even like a question. It's just like, what? Are you just telling me?
Yeah, I'm just telling you, daddy long legs are not spiders.
Oh yeah. No, for sure they're not.
You knew that?
No, I did. I didn't. I don't know why I know that, but I do remember like someone making that the delineation between like what daddy long legs are and what they're not. And I Lord knows I don't remember none of this shit, but I do remember they aren't spiders. That's all I remember.
Just learned that whenever I put that on the agenda, that's the day I learned that they're literally called daddy long leg spiders or cellar spiders. Why the fuck are they not spiders?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But when you say they're not spiders, like what do you in what sense?
Hey, you what? No, there's no way this is real.
Because daddy long legs belong in the same class and order as spiders.
Daddy long legs can live up to 2 years.
Daddy long legs go crazy.
Nigga, I thought all insects just died after like, I know flies have a lifespan of like 24 hours, but I thought some insects died like maybe 10 days, maybe a month. I didn't think any insect could live for years. This is a revelation. That I don't I don't think I like that actually.
Like I said, I think I remember Daddy Longlegs being like mad poisonous, but wait, hold on.
No. That's a rumor because everybody and their mama has heard that daddy longlegs are some of the most venomous spiders on the planet, but their fangs are so small they can't bite you. That's not true. They're not venomous at all. I believe that at 1.2 actually.
Well, it says the Folcid. I guess that's the family that Daddy Longlegs belong to. Folcid venom is likely not uh toxic to humans.
Is that what they are? Folcids? Is that the thing
Yes,
there?
that's cellar spiders, Daddy Longlegs, carpenter spiders, vibrating spider. Wait, are these just? Oh, these are just different.
Vibrating
No, these are just
spiders.
different names for the same group of niggas.
Again, same question. Vibrating spiders?
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Daddy Longlegs. I got a couple in my crib. I usually don't bother them. I let them niggas rock. I let them do what they do. They be big, so sometimes they catch me off guard. I gotta bang on a nigga, but it's never really out of hatred or nothing. Like some of y'all niggas that I really do hate, but like Daddy
I,
Longlegs, like nah, I understand y'all. Y'all got a purpose. I'm cool with it.
I get any insect that I see in my house out immediately because I have an irrational or maybe rational fear that when I'm sleeping, they'll either crawl in my nose or crawl in my ear. So any insect I see is automatically stomped out just because I don't want somehow them making it to my bed and crawling inside me.
Activate they sleeper cell.
You mean I know you heard that the average American swallows 7 spiders a year.
Also an urban legend.
Oh, that's an urban legend too.
Oh yeah, that one's 100% an urban legend. 8 spiders a year. Like really think about that number.
How
Like
many
first,
spiders do we swallow?
nigga, probably one maybe, if that. Like, why would we swallow 8 spiders? Like, why are spiders just stupid enough to just walk into my warm mouth with hot air still coming out of it while I'm sleeping and then just decide, yeah, let me just walk in here?
They're insects.
Nah, I don't
They're
believe it.
stupid. And you answered your own question. Why would they be stupid enough to enter a warm, moist area? That's literally what they look for.
It's not what spiders look for. Nah, nah.
Spider's different, so roaches crawling in people's mouths.
Possibly,
Now I
possibly.
know roaches definitely be crawling in people's
Yeah,
ears.
we
I've
talking about how
heard
many
that.
roaches. Yeah, nah, that is something that does terrify me.
Yeah, nah,
I'm
yeah.
definitely about to start sleeping with earmuffs on.
I've definitely heard multiple stories of people going to the optometrist because their ears are fucked up, and then they pull
Yeah,
roaches out.
I don't like that. I did
I
not
don't
like
like that at all. No. And roaches, we've been over this 1,000 times. Roaches are the only insects on Earth that I'm afraid of. I'll smoke anything
that. Oh
else
no.
with no problem.
Oh no, it's the earmuff assassin. He's chewing through my earmuffs.
You know, earwigs would probably be scarier than roaches compared. If you're doing like ear stuff.
I
Like,
hate
have you?
those fucking things.
Yeah, look at the mandibles or wherever they are. They got some shit to tear through
Little
an eardrum.
pincers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
alright,
got
yo. You
some
start fucking with my
armaments.
ear, yo. I'm crushing you, nigga.
They have some armaments.
Imagine getting a cricket in your ear. Nah, I'm gonna
No,
die. I'll just die.
I'm not gonna imagine getting anything in my ear because I've had like a fruit fly in my ear, and it was like one of the most uncomfortable things ever. Have you had
Yeah,
an insect fly in your ear?
I had literally a fruit fly, like
It's
fly
so
in my ear,
uncomfortable.
and that my
Ah,
boy, that like I felt like I'm like, bro, are you dying? Stop moving, like.
yeah. I mean, he probably was dying. Niggas probably drowning in your earwax. He was struggling. Also, can't stand when insects fly up your nose. That's also fucking horrendous.
I was riding my bike the other day, and it was like you ever seen like when birds will fly across the street? Nigga, this bird was flying across the street and nailed me in my arm, and then just like hit the ground, and then just like was like it looked like he was dead for like a couple seconds, and he just got up, shook himself off, and kept moving. And I'm just like, bro, I know you saw me, son. I know you saw me, fucking dummy.
He might not have.
Nah, that nigga saw
No,
me, and if he didn't, that nigga start need to start seeing.
there's actually. So a lot of animals experience time differently than we do because of their
You
perception of things.
caping for the birds, y'all. They Reagan's robots, and you caping for them.
I'm not talking about birds. I know birds aren't real. I'm talking about other shit, other insects. Um, Other insects like say flies or gnats, any flying insect that moves so fast that we can't really swat them unless we have like really good timing. They see the world in incredibly slow motion because the way their brains and their metabolism is set up is basically like the Flash. It's a nigga running super fast. So most smaller creatures experience time differently than we do. Elephants experience time a lot slower than we do. You can look
So
it up.
look,
You can look up like how fast. So
listen.
like birds aren't real. That's
I'm
a
not
fact.
doubting. I'm not. He said birds are real. That's a fact.
No, I said birds aren't real. That's a fact.
Oh, okay. Yeah, listen. I'm not denying nothing you saying. All I'm saying is, you stupid motherfuckers better watch where y'all going. It's really that simple.
They can't because all they see is blurs. They don't even see us.
But then stop
They
moving.
see niggas move.
But if I stop moving, I know. Choose it.
Then perish.
Yeah, then perish. Choose that, nigga. But you know what? I'm about to start calling birds Reagan's robots. That's a great name for birds.
That's the only name for birds because they're not real. There's no such thing as a bird.
He said there was this subtle reprogramming event, right? Where they reprogrammed every human that was living to just inherently believe in the existence of birds.
No, birds are real at one point, but just
Oh,
once
they
Ronald
were
Reagan
swapping
took
them
over,
out.
yeah, they got rid of every single bird and replaced them with
Oh,
surveillance drones.
they were swapping them out. Like, how long you think it took them to swap? Like, it didn't start with Reagan, but he was just like the last president
He finished it. He just
to,
said,
or
"We got to get this done."
maybe he didn't finish it. He was the president that put like, who was like, nah, we gonna invest in this. Like, we gonna speed this up because y'all moving too slow. I need these bots in place, my nigga. So Reagan was the guy. He doubled the funding for the for the bird replacement theory.
Obama finished it.
Nah, Obama didn't finish it. White folks ain't gonna like that.
They not. That's why they called him the Antichrist because he did it.
Bird replacement theory. That is actually pretty funny.
It's not a
But
theory, but
what else? Religion thing. I don't know if you want to do that now. But
no, let's do that one next time because that's gonna be a whole thing. Because think about how many religions.
oh yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm 100% with you on that one. I've had these. I mean, not even had these thoughts before. Like, I've seen the examples.
The evidence.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I mean, guy makes a good point here, guys.
So like I'm pretty much on the same page and I'm on the cusp of believing that all religions are the same. But what I like is for niggas to go deeper and to get into more specifics. And I saw one dude that was explaining Norse mythology
Oh
and
yeah,
he
yeah. You
was
sent me those
saying
videos. Yeah,
I sent it to you, but I didn't know if you watch it because you usually don't watch it.
I don't. I did watch those somehow.
So you saw when he said that Jesus could probably be Loki from Norse mythology?
Uh, I seen that one. I seen there was two of them you sent, and I definitely
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
the two. You listen. I remember just a long time ago reading like it was like Egyptian mythology,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh,
This matches
this
up perfectly.
guys, I think we need to talk, guys. I think no, because they got a dude who be doing the shit that our dude be doing, but he not our dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little. You don't think it's a little? Oh, okay. We don't want to. No, don't talk.
I mean,
Why y'all standing up?
look at Roman and Greek mythology. It's literally the same thing. Some of the niggas have the same name. Hercules and Heracles,
I think,
Jupiter and Zeus.
and then when you also look at the commonalities, like a lot of the commonalities are rooted in things that I think are just human commonalities. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, they're just like, eh, regardless of the culture, regardless of the upbringing, regardless of hell, the time period, the technology available, da da da. It's just certain things humans are gonna gravitate towards, And to me, I think it's always going to be being a part of something bigger that you just don't necessarily understand, but it's about being bigger, about being better. It's about
You just
belonging.
need something else to be
Yeah, a
there.
guiding, like a North Star. You know what I'm saying? I think every human being looks for that North Star in one way or another. Now, some people's North Stars are awful, they're despicable. Some people's are religion, some people are, hell, astrology. But it's funny because if you'll even see people who will clown astrology, and I'm like, bro, ain't you religious? Like, I'm religious too, you know, but I'm not gonna sit up here and clown, people who are into astrology because it's like they got just as much proof that they shit is real than we do it. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
that's
could
what
argue they
faith
have
is.
more because they got star formations and shit. They got, I mean, if we want to be honest, they got some shit we can see and measure. You can't see and measure the 300-foot long rotating eyes. It was 37 eyes on that angel. I mean, how do you, come on now? But again, when you read some of the stories, you can see, like, listen, when a nigga seen the angel and just immediately closed his eyes and started weeping, I'm like, yeah, that happened.
I
Angel
believe
said,
that.
fear not. And he said, dog, that's impossible.
I simply am in fear.
I am
Do you
shitting.
know what you look like, bro?
He said, bro, listen, I'm shitting already. There's no stopping this. This is sliding out, dog.
This is sliding out.
This is sliding. Bro, look at you. Like, stop this.
Did you? So I don't know if I sent this one because I know I sent a couple different videos about Norse mythology and Christianity
I think the ones
overlapping.
I saw were like the Garden of Eden.
That's what I was about to
And
bring up. Did you the one where it was two different trees and Adam and Eve ate
yeah.
from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, but they didn't eat from the tree of everlasting life?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was interesting, especially when you actually brought up the actual Bible verses. I don't know if the church intentionally glosses over that or if niggas just read it and don't fully comprehend it. But
That's this.
the
Listen,
Bible, it
that's
definitely does say there was two different trees that they weren't supposed to eat from.
nigga. That is the key to religion. I mean, I know
Yeah.
I've heard about it when I heard the stories, but the key to a lot of faith based anything, and when I mean faith, I don't necessarily mean religion, but anything that's faith based, people will take advantage of the fact that, like you said, I'm just depending on you to tell it how it is, right? Like I'm
Just
not reading
hoping
my
you're
book.
being
Yeah,
forthcoming.
exactly. I'm not reading my book. You telling me, all right, open the page so and so. All right, cool. I'm gonna open it. We're gonna read it together, and then you gonna tell me what that means. Which kind of goes back. Hold up. I got a hot take.
Ooh.
Religion is the world's first algorithm.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, ooh. No, that's crazy. Blasphemy. Stone him. Stone him.
Yo, we might have to end this shit, bro.
Stone him.
I think it's some Mormon niggas outside. They hot too. I don't even know why they mad. They know they religion fake. I don't know why they mad.
No, they really. Hey, man, some Mormons gonna come get you for saying that.
No funny. I remember like there was these two white boys walking around our neighborhood once, and they looked mad sus because like white boys just don't walk around in our neighborhood with full suits on and shit. And I was like, nah, y'all look sus. What y'all doing? Y'all selling some? What y'all doing? I'm finna call the police very soon.
Oh,
And they
you
was like,
reversing on? You calling the police on white
oh
boy?
yeah,
Oh,
shit,
yeah, I would
what?
love to see it.
Them niggas would have piped
Absolutely
up.
love
I'd
to
have
see
said they hit me and everything. But no, they was like, oh, do you have a moment to? As soon as he said, do you have a moment? I said, oh, okay, I know what's going on. Okay, you selling something? What you selling, God?
it.
But
Jehovah's
then
Witness.
But then he started telling me about. Well, it's funny with the Jehovah's Witness part because my aunt used to be a Jehovah's Witness. So I'm relatively familiar with it. But
I am too.
um,
My mom used to be a Jehovah's Witness. She bounced around a few religions trying to,
hey,
get shit
she was
sorted
just
out.
trying to find what's
She
right, bro.
was, yeah,
That's all.
she was actually Muslim for a while, which makes sense because my name is Khaliid.
Hmm.
Every time I get into an Uber with a Muslim nigga, he
Oh
asks me,
yeah,
Am I Muslim?"
you hop in the whip. He be smiling hard as shit when he look back at you. Hey, what's going on?
My
Khalid.
nephew is actually named Khalid,
You like,
but it's spelled like
uh,
DJ Khaled, but we say Khalid. What be pissing me off is when niggas try to tell me what my name means because they think, nigga, I know what the fuck my name means. It's my fucking name.
yeah, like, bro, I'm not gonna go through life with Khalid as my name and not figure out what that means
Yeah,
at some point.
that shit that pissed me
My
off
shit not
no end.
Charles, bro. Like my shit.
Yeah, that's the only thing that really pisses me off. When niggas, I don't mind when somebody Muslim faith wants to talk about my name because it obviously has meaning. I know it has meaning. When niggas just assume that I'm some dumb black American and don't know what my name means, that shit pisses me off.
I mean, I don't think it's that aggressive, but niggas be trying like, cause then they probably ask you, "Are you Muslim?" And you like, "No," and they're like, "Oh, let me put this nigga on."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, let me put him on. You just like, bro, nah, I'm good.
I know what it means. I'm not Muslim, but my mom told me what my name means.
But I do get it, cause like, imagine you getting the whip and it's a black dude like, "Oh, what's your name?" Klaus. I'm like, "Oh, you German?" Right? Yeah, every German nigga, you German? What you got a Von in your name or something? You King Von?
I actually have.
Yo, King Von was German? No cap. What came after the Von? Because you know how the Germans do like
yeah.
John Von B Bomb.
Yeah. I didn't catch the Von part. I thought you were saying King Von's real name was Klaus. I was about to be like, no fucking way.
He said Klaus
no
Von Tavium. And you like Klaus Von Tavium. Nigga, what? Where are you from?
A nigga with a last name Von Tavium? Yeah, definitely. Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, he said, what was the one I saw today? It was something Springs, Georgia, but it was some shit I never heard of. I was like, oh, okay. Y'all making shit up.
Powder Springs?
Yeah, that's what it was. It
was that's a real place. I've been there. I've been there.
Oh, they got Warm Springs, Virginia. They got
my
Thundering
sister actually
Springs.
lives or lived at one point in Powder Springs, Georgia.
That's hilarious. I'm afraid of her.
You should be. It's fucking Georgia, so I mean.
Yeah, I feel like like Alabama and some of the other states get a bad reputation when Georgia right there, like Virginia right there, like they right there.
Niggas excuse Georgia because there's Atlanta. That's why niggas excuse Georgia.
But that's so silly. You can't do that. That's one city, dog.
It's one city, but it has like most of the capital of the entire state. Yeah. Georgia isn't a huge. I mean, not Georgia. Atlanta is a huge city.
Oh, I know.
And there's so many people from so many different places that live there. Like, do you know how many military bases are in Georgia? And all of them niggas go to Atlanta when they want to have a good time. So that's why Atlanta is so diverse. It's almost like fucking Virginia Beach.
He said, "Nah, yo, I ain't going to Atlanta to have a good time. I'm going to
Valdosta.
Yo, how did you?
I know because I've been to these places. I know all the remote places in the middle of nowhere.
You just know all the silly shit I've come up with.
I've been to all these places, yo. I've literally been to Valdosta.
I hate
Georgia.
Bro, I was sitting there thinking like, what's a place in Georgia? But like not a place in Georgia, but like a place in Georgia. And I'm like, Valdosta, Valdosta, whatever it is. That's it. And I didn't know how to spell it neither. I was like, there we go. You got me. But people
there. I'm in Athens, Georgia. You go to like a big city.
No, like people will be like, oh, like New York, like da-da-da. I'm like, bro, New York City, sure, but like, bro, go anywhere else in New York. New York, not Manhattan, nigga. New York. It's racism everywhere, nigga. Go anywhere in Staten Island, it's racism.
I was literally about to say Staten Island.
Yeah, like go anywhere upstate, it's racism. Like shit, you ain't even gotta go that far upstate. You know what I'm saying? You can just go to certain pockets, White Plains. You know what I'm saying? Them type of joints. Like you can go to places near the Bronx, places near Queens. Niggas is wild racist.
I was gonna say the way gentrification works, nigga, you could go to Queens in the Bronx.
Yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is just look. Okay, yoga studio, juice bar. All right, bet. Know where I'm at.
Let me go get my daily dose of racism real quick.
Yeah. Let me go in here and stand a little too close to this white woman.
Oh yeah, I think I told you when I was in New York, back in what was that, April, whenever that was. I went to a liquor store and I got racially profiled, like immediately. Like the second I walked in, the bitch started following around and asking me if I needed anything.
What race was she?
She was Arab.
Okay.
Yeah, POC solidarity is nothing.
Man, that shit cooked. I do hate when niggas do that. They're like, yo, POC solidarity is a myth. I know. Y'all been telling us since 2015. Know. Damn, shut up. We know. We all know. We've all been there. We've seen. We know about Abid. We know about all the bad words in all the
Oh
other
my god!
languages. Okay.
Don't beat. I remember the first time
Yeah,
I
I
seen that shit.
know. Enough. Okay. We know all the bad words. All right.
Yeah, how every single race on Earth has a slur for black.
Look, I think what is it in
We
Vietnamese?
know.
Is me dang. I think that's just black, but like niggas will, they'll
You
use that
black.
like,
Yeah, that's
sure.
you.
Oh, you black, yo. Oh, yeah. I'm like, yo, we gotta start coming up with some good slang for niggas.
I don't remember what
Like
language it was,
racism
but
slang
they
though.
used to call niggas
Racism slang.
midnight skin.
Midnight skin. That's not even creative, dog.
Exactly, it's just dark skin.
Like call me the
niggas
void
out.
or some shit. That'd be better.
Avoid. No,
Like
that's
you see what
crazy.
I'm saying? Look, that'll catch you. Cause you might not actually even catch that. Niggas like, yo, what's good, void? You're like, void, what? Oh, cause like I be eating a lot and like food be disappearing when I like you won't even get niggas move not catch this shit. Oh, racism! I forgot.
I forgot. How you
I
forget about
forgot,
racism?
bro. You know what? I left my bigotry at home. That's crazy, bro. I left my bigotry hat at home.
That is crazy. How you leave that at home? I
It
got
like
my
it helped me
bigotry hat
detect the
with me at
bigotry,
all
but like
times.
I just didn't think I needed here. This is such a liberal place.
This is an Asian market.
You said what you had said, bro?
This is an Asian market.
So why how come I need the bigotry hat there?
All
He
right,
said,
bro.
y'all
All right.
what? Y'all what?
You be willfully ignorant if you want to.
If you know, you know. So what else? Speaking of racism, there's some giant African land snails wreaking havoc in Florida.
Oh,
To the point to
oh.
where they shutting down a whole county, got a county in quarantine. Imagine you step out your crib, it's just a big ass snail, 2, 3 of them hoes, just sitting on your lawn. You
How
walk out,
big
you
are they?
see
Put a
them.
picture in the chat.
Let me see. This motherfucker big. God damn, I've never seen
That big enough to shut down traffic, yo?
big. Damn. Hold on. Let me get a picture for you. Let me find the right one.
Yeah, I need a
That'll
picture.
get the
Yeah.
ratio right. L plus ratio plus big ass snail.
How big could a snail be to shut down? You said they shut down traffic? What they shut
No,
down?
I shut down. It put a county in quarantine.
Put a cow. How snails put niggas in quarantine?
Hey man, y'all niggas better watch out. When that snail get to start, when I get to leaving my mucus around, bro, shit get real hectic. Hold on, let me save image. Big snail. Gotcha. But yeah, nah, this is nuts. Like I remember reading this story and I was just like, apparently it carries like some well, one, they be eating the hell out of everything. Like that's part of the issue.
They got a
And
nerve.
yeah, it's something
Snails be dead.
it's something along those lines, essentially.
Did you see
Motherfucker,
the
it got a
flame?
disease
I need to
carrying
see.
parasite. That's what it was.
Oh,
Which,
okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Yeah, I love to
they
see
can
that.
grow up to 8 inches long.
Okay, not quite as big as I was thinking. How big is the shell?
I mean, the shell is the shell. That'll just depend on the actual. But like 8 inches, I mean that like we talking no freaky, but we do.
When I heard giant snail, I was thinking like coconut crab size.
Oh nah, you're sick. Bro, them motherfuckers start fucking quarantine. Y'all better send in the National Guard.
That's what I was thinking when I heard giant snail.
Nah, you thinking of massive snails, nigga. That ain't giant. That's a
Oh,
gargantuan.
this snail ain't nothing. I've seen these motherfuckers before.
Nah.
If it fit in a nigga hand, it's not giant.
Hey yo, why? I'm telling you, yo, keep playing to that rat lungworm getting your shit.
I'm sorry, the what now? The what?
It's already. It carries a parasite called
Called the
rat
rat lungworm?
lungworm that gives you meningitis. You know how meningitis work, right?
Oh, salt all these niggas.
Now you see
Get
why they
all
got
these
the whole
niggas out
county
here.
in quarantine,
Oh,
nigga.
how do you even get it though? Do one gotta crawl on your face? You gotta like
You
suck
probably
the
just like
juices?
touch it because remember it's like parasites. So it's like if you touch that motherfucker at all, like or think about it, if it was all over your
I mean,
crops and you ain't know,
Oh, man.
Like say
So,
it was
like,
like
you got
eating your
some lettuce
plants
in
and
your
stuff.
backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Or not even let it can just like say it's eating your flowers or something. And you just like holding
You
your
touch
flowers
the
like,
flower,
look what they did to my boy.
and then you go
Meanwhile,
inside, you don't
that
wash your
rat
hands.
lungworm like, yeah, touch your face. Come on.
God. So look it up. Go into detail what the rat lungworm do. I want to know.
Got your rat lungworm. Oh, y'all already know what rat lungs. No, didn't come for that.
Rat.
Angiostrongylus.
What?
That's just like the official name.
Oh, I
Of
thought that was a
rat
disease.
lungworm.
I thought that was a disease. You had me in the first half. Nigga
It's a
saying
disease that affects the
angiostrophies.
brain and spinal cord. Damn, I'm cooked.
Ooh.
It's
Oh,
caused by
you just said meningitis.
by parasitic nematode
A
roundworm.
nematode. It's not even. Oh, okay.
It's only found in rodents. However, infected rodents can pass larvae of the worm in their dookie to snails, slugs, and certain other animals, including shrimp, land crabs, and frogs. I don't like that.
Mm. So I didn't know that the rat lungworm affected seafood, but I do know seafood for whatever reason usually has lung flukes. If you've heard of that,
Mm-hmm.
if you haven't heard of that, look it up. But
I've heard of them. I don't like lung flukes.
I don't, I don't like any parasite, but specifically shit that attacks the lungs. Um, Seafood is dangerous. So like, if you're ever getting sushi, make sure they have good reviews because
Oh yeah, I don't.
if it's
I
not
don't get
sushi grade is so important when you're eating raw fish. Because if some shit wasn't prepared properly, then you might get some shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at the symptoms that they telling um for this. I don't like this at all.
I mean,
They
you
said
said meningitis. That's pretty
yeah,
devastating.
they said the first symptoms usually include headache, stiff neck, fever, rash, excessive itching, abdominal pain,
Ooh,
constitutional complaints. I'm gonna just
what the hell that
pretend.
mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna just pretend I didn't read that.
That's like the shit we saw about earlier. A nigga that committed crimes against peace.
Yeah, like that's a word. Like I
Constitutional.
you gotta tell me what that word mean, but I feel like it's the reason you worded it that way. So I'm gonna let you rock.
Nigga, they worded it that
Nausea,
way because if they went into detail, you would be screaming.
yeah, nausea and vomiting. Neurological symptoms vary from no complaints, okay, not too bad, to weakness, focal neurological finding,
What
cranial
the fuck?
nerve palsies,
What?
coma, and death. Ah!
Death. And this is all from a rat lungworm?
You can get leukocytosis.
You said that like I know what that means.
Just know that leukocytes. I don't know what the cytosis mean. All I know is y'all cooking my body. That's what I know. That's like that. What's that shit? Smoldering multiple myelin.
Smoldering. Oh my god.
I'm like, bro, the word smoldering
Smoldering shouldn't be
is
anywhere in my
never
body.
a word I want to think about in my body, bro.
Never. No.
Smoldering. I don't know, bro. I don't like that. The process
Oh.
of burning slowly with smoke, but no flame, y'all. No flame.
And that's in your body. Smoldering multiple miasma.
Nigga just burning off chunks of me. Just, you know what I mean? Ain't no smoke, no nothing, no fire, no nothing. I'm just getting cooked.
And that's inside the body.
Don't like that. But yeah, that's a quick little science lesson.
You
Watch
know,
out for them giant snails, yo, them African snails.
oh, they African? Oh, get
Mm-hmm.
them out of here.
Oh,
Expeditious.
you know they gonna exterminate them.
Yeah, salt them niggas down. Get them out of here.
He's a tatted up.
I was about to say,
Barbara.
I think if I had something like meningitis that affected my spine, I honestly think I'd rather just die than have a nigga inject my spine with something or take spinal fluid.
Oh, you don't
I
want a
can't
spinal tap,
even
yo? Spinal
fathom.
tap.
I can't. I don't even know what it would feel like. I can't fathom or understand what it would feel like to have a needle in your spine.
That bad, bro.
You had one?
No.
Then how the fuck you know it's not that bad?
You know, can't be that bad.
Nigga, I had someone put a needle in my foot, and that was unpleasant.
On your little feety weedies got hoided by the little needle.
Remember I had that splinter and I had an abscess on my foot. like 3 months
Oh
ago.
yeah. Yeah, I
So
remember that.
he had to numb my foot so that he could take a scalpel and cut the pustule or whatever it was. So he
Hmm.
stuck around the abscess in like 4 different spots. And it's not the same as getting a shot in your arm. No. Getting a shot in your arm is like a one. Getting a shot in, say, like the meat of your foot, in terms of, it's not even painful. It's just uncomfortable. Like you just feel like it shouldn't be there. It was like a 9 in uncomfortability. So getting a syringe in your spine, your where all your nerves are, it has to be like a 32 out of 10 for
Yeah, I
uncomfortability.
was about to say, with all the nerves that are in your feet and there's no really protection or nothing else, I can imagine that shit is, like you said, like wildly uncomfortable.
Nigga, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't even painful. It was just the most uncomfortable I've
Oh
ever
yeah,
been in
it's just
my entire life.
discomfort. Like
It
that's
was
all it be. Like, but the problem is like when this, like, and that's what I tell people. Like, there's times where I would genuinely like I've been in like painful situations and I've been in like very uncomfortable situations, and I genuinely will take the pain over the discomfort.
yeah, 100%. And he, where the splinter was and where the abscess was, I didn't get injected on the bottom of my foot. It was the side of my foot. So like all muscle, all nerve endings.
Yo, why that nigga didn't just rub some Orajel on your foot and then?
I wonder why Origel was on a foot.
Or why he ain't rub some some CBS brand lidocaine or something, yeah? Some blue emu.
CVS has drugs that'll numb pain, or
Yeah, they
not
got
drugs,
lidocaine.
but is that legal?
It's like a pain reliever, yeah. It's like roll on too, yeah.
I never heard of lidocaine. I want to try that next time I
Hmm. The like the brand, like the typical brand associated with it, Salon Pause, but CVS has their own. I'm sure like Walgreens has their own.
I'm
But
getting
yeah,
old now, and I just be getting random pains. Like sometimes I just wake up and my right ankle just hurts for no reason. I remember a few months ago, my knee just hurted for no reason, and it
rat
lasted
lungworm.
for like Don't say that. Don't say that.
He said, "You stop right now."
Listen, I'll just die. I'm not getting a spinal tap. So,
He said, "So we're gonna have to take it. Why you going behind me with that needle? Why are you going behind me
nigga, you
with
give
that
me a
needle?"
shot, you put it in my arm. All right.
He said, "You shoot me in the arm like a man."
You all right? Remember, you just said if you had to pick discomfort versus pain, you'd pick pain, right?
Mhm.
What's the most painful injury you've ever had?
Painful. Well, I had an infection in my tooth, and
Ooh,
that was
I
pretty
know
awful.
that's I yeah, tooth infections be going crazy. I don't know why.
And that one, like I thugged that one out for much longer than I should have. That was one of those ones that like gradually got worse, and then one day I woke up and like
You
you ever
couldn't
seen like
even.
in a commercial where like
Yeah.
niggas wake up like I just like it was one of them shits. Like I woke up one day, I was pain, pain, like nigga, my shit was just smashing. But other than that, like I like I had a high ankle sprain before. That wasn't that painful. That was just that was one of the ones where it was a weird pain. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't painful at all at first, and then this pain just like slowly started
Goodness. Yeah.
it was no pain for like 10 minutes, and then all right, it's a little painful. Ooh, okay. Ah, hey yo, by the way, your shit gonna keep swelling. Yeah, like it's gonna keep swelling, like, and it's gonna hurt a lot more than it does now.
I have had so many injuries, I can't even count them all. I'll just list the worst ones, and I'll save the absolute worst one for last. Um, I've sprained both of my ankles playing baseball and then stepping on the base and then um
Rolling and shit or something.
rolling it. Yeah, literally. I remember one time I hit a home run and I rounded all the bases and I got to third base and I don't know how I stepped on the base wrong
That's
and rolled
hilarious.
my right ankle off of the base and that shit hurt so bad. I thought the bone popped out. Um, I've sprained. multiple fingers, multiple times. And you know what's crazy? All the injuries I've never gotten any from football. They were all from baseball and basketball. Most of the sprains that I've gotten from my fingers, or most of the breaks, because I've actually broken some, were from playing basketball. And
Basketball's good for finger injuries, like
yeah,
very good for finger injuries.
I was going up for a block or something, and then the momentum sent me forward, and I ran into the wall, the fingers first, and broke my middle finger. That shit was very painful.
Oh wait, I do remember one. And we talking pain, like it wasn't like the worst injury I had, but pain wise, that shit hurt. Like I was at I was at like do you have like a PAL where you're at? Like it's called the Police Athletic League, but it's basically just like a building niggas
Yeah,
can come
Powell
in
League.
at like
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I was
yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah. So we got a PAL league, and like so I was at the PAL, and I'm just playing basketball. Mind you, I'm not very good, but anywho, play
Mhm.
comes, we go get a rebound. I get the rebound, I throw it up court. Now I'm jogging up court, and I'm running a little too close to like the sidelines because like somebody was pressuring me, and I didn't realize it. But there's like bleachers, like wooden bleachers, right near where we was at, and out of one particular bleacher, there was a nail, maybe like
Ooh.
six, like probably like a good 6 inches sticking out. Like it was a
Yeah.
decent amount of nails sticking out. And I ran, and when I say that motherfucker caught me, it caught me clean too. Like, cause I was like just trying to start sprinting. So like I threw my leg forward and that shit just
Ooh.
cut it. And it was like literally like I seen like the blood, like the
Mm.
droplets shoot forward. Like, and that shit blew my shit. I was like, whoa. And I looked
When you
down at my shit.
you
I'm
don't
like,
even
oh.
you don't even think about the pain. You just see the blood and start freaking out.
Yeah, like I seen the blood. I'm like, whoa, what's that? Then I look down my leg. I'm like, oh no, that's not good.
Oh, that's
And then I'm sitting there thinking, like, but when did that happen? What happened? Like, cause I didn't, like you said, I didn't feel the pain. Like, so I didn't even really realize like I hit something. I'm just like, nah, when did it? How? What could it? I start looking around and shit, and next thing I see a nail with the blood dripping off of it on the bleacher. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I think I
like
got
a
my
movie
answer.
or a TV show. The camera zooms in on the
Yeah,
nail.
it zooms in, and the nail just with the scary music with just the one drop of blood coming up, and I'm like, bro. And when I tell you, once I seen the nail, look back at my leg and piece it all together, bro, the pain came flooding in.
Yep.
Like
That's
it was
how
like,
it
oh,
be.
okay, that's oh yeah. And then the nail, it just oh wait, hold on, that's the white meat.
Did you get a tetanus
Ooh.
shot after that?
I did. Yeah, I had to get a lot of shit. And it's funny, like I said, that wasn't like the worst injury, like, but like in terms of pain, nigga, that shit
Yeah.
hurt so much, bro. Like there wasn't nothing stopping that, nigga. Like just water hitting that shit was burning, yo. Like
Yeah. I
that
had
shit was rough.
I had something similar happen to me. So you know how schools be having the whiteboards, right? And they have
Mm-hmm.
like the little in.
Oh no! I know exactly what you
So
talk about.
I was I was in like fourth grade and we were
Oh
playing
my
some game in class. I was running around
god, that shit
and a
bothered me.
nigga he
Oh
pushed me into the whiteboard and my thigh hit
no!
the jagged edge
Yes.
of the
Oh,
metal whiteboard.
I
Mind
know.
you, I was wearing clothes. So
That shit
I
smoked
was
your
wearing
jeans.
pants, so it cut through my pants, and it didn't cut me. It took a chunk out of
Oh.
my leg. I
That
had
chunk
a
was probably
gag.
hanging on the piece of it.
No. It wasn't even hanging. It it hit so hard or so fast. I don't know which one. That it clean just removed it.
Yeah.
So it was just a cavern in my leg. It was just a chunk of meat missing out of my leg, and you could see the chunk on the floor.
That's like the niggas who ordered the footlongs. Yo, this 11 and a half, yo. Come on, yo. With the rest of the meat.
Ooh, I still have that
Nah, that's
fucking
nuts.
scar from that on my leg. And
As
then
soon as you said the whiteboard, I was like,
yeah,
oh
you know
no. I
that
know
metal.
exactly. Like I picked because I
Yeah.
know I bumped my elbow into that and got cooked before.
Ooh.
I've gotten cooked many different ways by that thing. So I knew exactly what, especially back in the day. Like I feel like now they got the safety rail on that bitch, or they got like it's like
Yeah.
they like rounded the edge off a little bit. Back then, dog, them
It was
shits was
sharp.
they were
She was
blades.
literally.
That shit was the tip of a razor.
Like, do you know how fast or how fast I was moving or
And
how
you got
hard I
pushed. Yeah, that you
pushed?
were cooked. Woo!
The force behind that for it to rip my pants and then take a chunk out of my leg.
I said, I don't give a fuck about these jeans, nigga. These Wranglers, bro. Get
Yeah,
these shits
like
out of here.
any normal surface, I would have been good from jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I got 2 more injuries after that. Actually, you know what? That might be number 2. Number 3 was I was on a playground on a hot summer's day and I fell head first and scraped my forehead and it's scarred to the white meat. But looking back, I don't know how painful that was. That might be number 3. I think the gash in my leg was number 2.
Yeah, I
But
think the gash in the legs got to be up there. Just,
yeah, no, the gash in the leg is definitely number 2. Number 3 is scraping my forehead against hot asphalt. And when I say it like that, it sounds pretty painful. But number 1, I actually put this on Twitter the other day when somebody said, "What's your most painful injury?" I got hit in the balls with a baseball, and one of my testicles.
What was it? Was it thrown or was it hit?
It was thrown. It was thrown.
Okay. Yikes.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Before I do this one, I forgot. I got hit in the nose with a baseball, and it fractured my nose. And I still have the fracture to this day. Like when you touch my nose, you can feel a divot where the bone separated and broke. I was playing catch with a nigga and I missed the catch and the shit hit me directly in the fucking face and cracked my nose in half.
Yikes. Our boys out there getting cooked in baseball.
Yeah, that's what I said. None of the injuries that I had came from football. I played football, the most hands-on, quote unquote, dangerous sport.
The
Yeah,
gladiator sport.
Baseball was nigga.
Nigga got bodied by stickball.
Yeah, I don't count these on terms of pain, but I got 2 injuries playing baseball. I mean, not 2 injuries, sorry. 2 concussions playing baseball. I had way more injuries. I had 2 concussions. One, I was running back for a fly ball when I was in the outfield, and I ran backwards into a metal pole and dinged my head, and my whole shit was ringing.
Oh, yeah.
That fucked me up. And then another time, I got hit with like an 80-mile fastball
God.
while I was wearing a helmet, and it still gave me a concussion.
Yo, niggas don't know. Like, for the niggas who haven't had concussions are so fucking scary, dog. Because it's like,
nigga,
it's not the same. It's not like a normal injury. Like when you break, like, or not break, but like say you fuck your ankle up, like you sprain your ankle crazy, like a high ankle sprain, like your shit, you in a boot, your shit cooked. Like you just know you're gonna be good though. That shit just hurt. Like you just like, damn.
The boot is keeping the bone in place, so it's healing.
Right, it all adds up. With a concussion, nigga, it's like, bro, your shit was sloshing around a little bit. I don't know. You might go to sleep and die, nigga. Like, like I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, just sit in the dark room. But like, don't like try not to go to sleep and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another thing people don't know about
sleep for a little bit.
You have light sensitivity, like it's like a migraine. So you don't like light, but when you go into a dark room, you want to go to sleep. And if you go to sleep, you die.
He's like, bro, that's not right. So I gotta sit in a dark room and just sit when I'm in jail?
Literally, yeah.
Niggas put me in solitary.
So that's all the injuries I got in baseball. Now for the top injury, like I said, I got hit in the balls with a baseball. It was a pitcher, I was the catcher, and I missed. Obviously, I wasn't very good at baseball if I'm missing these many catches. I got a nose break and I got hit in the balls. It hit me in the balls, and over a period of like 2 or 3 days, one of my testicles swelled up to the size of a grapefruit. I know everybody listening knows how big a grapefruit is, so obviously that's a problem.
Oh Lord.
I went to the doctor's office and obviously the swelling went down after a certain amount of time, but then I started having excruciating pain and I went back to the doctor. The doctor they did an x-ray and they thought that I had testicular torsion. I don't know if you know what that is, but
I know what to think. Yeah, I know what that means.
When your balls get tangled up and then they lose their blood flow and then one dies. So
like it.
Yeah, no, that was the most painful shit I've ever felt in my entire life. And
scary injuries that like they were more scary than anything else. Like I think one of the weirdest things I had was like, you ever seen like the Popeye movies where like the nigga bicep is like the lump in one spot, and it's
Yeah.
just like it's like a camel lump, it's like a mountain. I remember I
Mhm.
was lifting once, like in the gym, and I'm lifting, I'm doing biceps, I'm struggling, and I just feel something give in my like one of my biceps. I'm like, what the hell? I look down, and my shit is Popeye. My shit, like
Ooh.
my like the whole bicep, it's like a long bicep muscle. It's just squeezed into like this like 2 or 3 inch wide peak.
Oh
And
my
I was
god.
just like, oh no. Like, and I remember like I was just looking at it like bugging. My man's with me. He's like, oh, okay. And he literally just pushes this shit back down.
Like your arm was a case of sausage and he was just
And,
pushing
and
the
my
meat around?
and my shit just like kind of
Oh
like
no.
slowly slid back into place. And then it didn't even hurt, but I just was staring at it, rubbing my shit like, nah. And he's like, all right, come on, yo, you got something. I'm like, bro, I'm not finishing shit. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. I just
Nah.
watched my muscle like do some shit it ain't supposed to do, bro. I don't want to
Didn't
see no
even
shit
know that
like
our
that again.
muscles could do that. I thought like Popeye and all them cartoons were cartoons. I didn't know our muscles could just move like that.
Like, and it was weird because it was like a big ass lump, and that shit was like, I was like, nah, this is low.
This nigga literally became Popeye. That's crazy.
But
You
it's
see
crazy
these
because
pics
like
beforehand?
I'm looking at pictures, and this is what it looked like. What is this? This is exactly. Oh, Popeye. Okay, that's what it's called. The Popeye sign of the semi-membranous. I don't know what he's
Oh,
talking about. This is
there's a
basically.
name for it?
It's called a bicep rupture, but I didn't have like a full rupture because like I didn't have a. Oh yeah, this is what mine should look like. Hold on, let me see that picture. Yeah. This is exactly what the fuck it looked like. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Did that load? No, that's gonna show up weird, isn't it? Yeah, that
It
didn't
showed
load.
up as a download. I can click it though.
I don't understand. I saved the
And
image. Yeah,
I
I'm playing
clicked the
here.
link and then it just downloaded it on Chrome. So
Oh no, that shit was a virus or something. I'm scared.
I think I got
Hold on,
antivirus.
let me get a better. But yeah, so like my shit, like my gen, I'm looking at like descriptions of people who have this shit, and like they talking about like, yeah, like I had this type of injury, and I'm like, that's crazy. I just took a day off from lifting, and I was good. Like 2 days later,
So this shit didn't tear. This shit just it moved a little bit. It just wobbled.
like that's what my
Oh,
shit looked like.
oh God.
Like, but imagine like you, so you're lifting with your biceps, all your muscles is fully tensed, and you just feel it, and you look down, and you just see that fat ass lump, and I'm like, oh.
Nigga, that shit look like fucking cancer.
Yeah. And so basically, this guy saying it's a partly detached lower bicep, and there's fluid around the tendons and joints. Like, I maybe my shit like partially detached. I don't know, but that shit blew my shit. Cause I remember old boy I was with was just like, oh yeah, just put it back in the do. I'm like, yo, no, ain't no just put it back, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm sitting down, bro. You're bugging.
What were you doing? The Gladiator when this shit happened?
Nah, this was like it was like a circuit, for football. So it's like there were certain days where you'd come in and it was like a 30-minute workout.
No, I
And
mean the type of weights you were lifting. Were you doing the Gladiator where you push the shits up? Like what
oh no, it was
workout
just um,
is
I was doing like preacher curls with just like a straight bar, not a straight bar, like the curved bicep bar.
ooh, damn, okay.
But yeah, no, that I and it was weird. Like the weirdest part is like it didn't hurt like at all. Like it was just frightening, nigga. Like like I was just like,
That
oh
makes
nah.
sense. I don't know how the human body works, but how many nerve endings are on our muscles themselves?
Yeah, I don't know. I do
Your
not know.
muscles are probably the fucking like the least amplified areas of our bodies.
Yeah, something like.
I know bones obviously got fucking nerves and our skin has nerves. Maybe our muscles just be chilling in there.
Oh fuck, I forgot to put that on the agenda, the Vince McMahon shit. But we'll get to that some other point.
What did Vince McMahon do? You know what? Just save it for next week.
Oh yeah, it's in the Elon Musk category. Don't worry about it.
Okay. The category of niggas that I fucking hate and want to die.
I mean, what he did was like similar to what Elon Musk has done.
Oh, he got 39 children.
Not quite, but you know how you make children, like that more so that, and things related to that.
Is it assault?
I guess you'll have to watch the next episode to find out.
Man. All right. Let's wrap it up. God damn.
Yeah. All right. So what else? What else? Closing thoughts. Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. I hate Elon Musk.
Okay.
I also hate niggas that assault women. So I also hate. I mean, I hated Vince McMahon before. Well, yeah, Elon Musk. But I also hate Vince McMahon. But I hated him before this for a plethora of reasons. He's a piece of shit human being. The way he treats his wrestlers in the league, he doesn't even treat them like people. He treats them like assets or like cows or horses.
I wouldn't even say he treats them like assets. He definitely treats them like cows, but like assets, like niggas value assets.
Well, yeah, no, that's right. No, he doesn't treat. Yeah, he treats them like fucking farm animals. He just wears niggas out until they either go crazy from CTE and kill somebody or are no longer able to wrestle or sometimes just die like Eddie Guerrero. Chris Benoit, actually, you know what, I'm not going to say Chris Benoit because I've been looking a lot into Chris Benoit's case and it honestly looks like he didn't do it. That might be an unpopular opinion.
Oh man, hey, look, y'all.
That's
Hey,
why
look,
I
y'all. It's
said,
time to wrap it up, man. It's time to head on out.
bro. If you look at the evidence and the facts and all the calls made and all the texts, it don't seem like he did it. But obviously, I'm not a Chris Benoit apologist. He obviously deserves whatever hell he's in if he did it. But if he didn't do it, then damn. That's all I'm gonna say. If he didn't do it, damn.
That's all he gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna get up out of here. I definitely will look into what you just said and see if that's the case. Yeah. All right. Anywho, let's head up on out of here. It's been episode 56. Thanks y'all for participating. It's been an extra long one after a short one last time, and yeah, episode 57. We're gonna be back
An
in our
extra long one late into the night. I want y'all to know I'm missing dinner for this because I care about y'all.
We giving y'all an extra long one late into the night.
Okay, now. All right.